Hello! It's me, the Rat Man. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I hope you're ready for today. We are coming back to the cost of loyalty. Name still kind of pending. We are going to, when last session, our group made it out of Isveria. They went into Sanctuary, dealt with a random seeming situation between Isveria and Sanctuary of Faye touching a ward meant to stop Fays, and not only that, but undead getting far too close to a ward for undead, which comes into a nice little dialogue there. The party made it all through Sanctuary. As they went through to are going to Devil's Roar currently, they ended up running into a Minotaur, whom they fought and beat. So, currently we are amping up to enter the Barbarian King's Forest after going through Devil's Roar. What happens afterward, I don't know. We're going to find out right now. Crazy.
Hold on a second. God.
I feel like I undeafened to something, but now stream can hear you guys. So like, hey.
Yeah, you just undeafened to a horror movie. Hi. Hello.
Aren't all of my streams basically a fucking horror movie?
I mean, fair.
Wow.
I mean,
It was
they're
a
only
joke.
horror movies.
It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke. It was a joke.
They're only horror movies when you have me on your stream because I'm so bad.
Arctic, me and you about to fight like nobody's business.
Ignoring the self-deprecation because I can't say anything because I am exactly like that. How's everyone feeling about this session? You know, what are our hopes today?
For me to finally be done cussing as Wander, because it does not feel right, and I hate it.
I think you're on the last day.
Surviving.
I am. I know I'm on the last day, because I've been counting.
To nudge Corbin into committing another war crime.
What? The fuck did I come back to?
Yes.
More times.
Don't worry, your girlfriend Marcus will keep you out of trouble.
Who are you?
Huh.
The world will
I know
never
I know you said good old friend, but for a half a second I heard girlfriend.
That's what
I,
I.
So did
that's
I.
what I heard. That's what I
I
heard.
said good old friend.
Nope, it's girlfriend. Marcus is a girl now.
He's
confirmed.
switching teams. Oh no!
Switching sides.
Listen. All I gotta say is, I could see it.
He's being
Anyway.
auto balanced.
He's too strong.
Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore.
That's a shame. Sit down. Session's starting.
What if I don't want to be here no more?
The teacher,
I won't do
I gotta
this
use
no
the
more.
bathroom.
I won't do this no more.
Teacher, I need to plant landmines in my neighbor's house for being too loud.
Okay, let me go down the list here. JC, I know you're fucking me because you were one of the first people I said I think I want to make a D&D campaign. You said slide me the fuck up. So if you leave now, I'll just be disappointed in you, honestly.
Honestly, the only reason I'd leave is because I have like 2 videos I'm supposed to get done before the end of next month. Technically, one's due in like 2 weeks. That's the
Okay,
only
you're-
reason I'd leave.
All right, Wander's dead.
No, it was a joke! It was a joke!
Go work. Smile.
No, smile, fuck you. Wander's not dead.
All these people smiling. It's such a good day.
Anyway, continue. Continue going down the list.
Aang. It's hard to read you, but I know you want to stay here. But if you actually want to leave, go on.
No.
You'll just miss out on that amazing story arc I have planned for you.
I was kidding. You know I wouldn't miss it. Smile.
Arctic, my streams are not a fucking horror movie when you're here because you speak and therefore like stream doesn't have to sit there and listen to me be silent while I focus. Trust. I'm happy you're here, man. Not much I
Never
can
heard
say
anyone
on-
say that to me. I'm tearing up.
More like tearing up when I rip you apart.
Fair enough. I probably deserve it.
Damn, I ain't shit.
You good, bro?
Never. But anyway, D&D.
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 My attempts to submit Russian roulette into the Olympics and go for silver aside.
No. Anyway, and then finally Pinky. Pinky is here. And that is always the best part. It's also because Pinky's characters are very compelling.
No,
Wow.
that's
Wow.
not it. I'm not. No, I wasn't knowing that. I was doing
Wow.
my editing program.
Wow.
Shut.
I
Shut
will
your mouth.
heard
cancel
it here,
session
folks.
right
That's
now
right.
for that.
What'd you say?
I said I would cancel stream for that right now. But I'm not going to.
Man, Jace. Did someone say never mind, actually.
So anyway,
my DMs are opening.
settle down. We are about to fucking start.
Okay, let me save my project file and then I'll close this.
So, if I remember correctly, when we last left off, you guys had just beaten the Minotaur, and had a few of you had buried him, while the others distracted Wander.
Mhm.
Yep, and Corbin grabbed my arrow for me.
Grab the arrow. Yes, Corbin's showing signs of being at least minorly a decent human being.
Me
Yeah.
when me when I don't want to have a minor inconvenience of my spells going away. Just kidding. Anyways. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm like, ooh.
Anyway. Are we all ready to start? Are we all focused?
Can I have like 2 more seconds?
1, 2.
I think Aang's brain needs to be focused and recalibrated.
Hold on, I just need to turn it on and off again. Hold on. Let me just. Where's the power off button? Where's the button? Oh, it's not turning on. Okay, that was on. Okay. We good.
Oh. Shit. You know what might help?
Drink! We good now?
Mm-hmm.
So, as all of you, of course, have piled back into the cart, and you're all going about your way towards Devil's Roar, you come across It's clear the town is here. You know, it's mostly buildings that are carved, buildings that are carved out of the large precipices of stone. You know, there's large rock formations, and there's clear that they've dug out internally into them and are using them.
Mhm.
They're, you know, mostly the people around that you see are tieflings. There are a couple more amphibian-looking people. But for the most part, it is tieflings.
Okay.
So, as you're riding the cart through town, the tieflings kind of like look at you, but it's not like a look that really displays or like belays anything. They just kind of look, notice you, and go, oh, and then just kind of like go back to what they were doing.
Okay.
Anyone want to do anything? Anyone want to like?
I don't think Wander would do anything. I think he's just sitting on Nightmare, just kind of doing what he normally does. And
Playing the
his
banjo and going.
Yup.
You all just basically do nothing. You just ride through town.
Is
Yeah.
Corbin still on Ember's shoulders?
I don't know. Ember, is Corbin still on your shoulders?
Well, he got off to get the arrow. I don't know if he got back on.
Oh, fuck.
That's at your discretion. Do you want to have gotten back on Ember's shoulders?
Yeah, he's just taking a snooze. The sun feels good. Photosynthesis.
Photosynthesis.
Hold on 1 second. We're 5 minutes into session and someone's just knocked on my wall. Who'd have fucking guessed?
I need to find a different song to hyperfixate on. Excuse me.
I mean, I could take you back to the old days.
What song?
Take you way back.
Take me way back. Do it.
What's the weather?
Huh?
You've never
Huh?
heard that song?
No.
You've never heard the weather song?
No.
No.
Gotta bring up my
Why don't you just?
keyboard.
Why don't you just?
Sir? Sir, respectfully, you're old.
No, Aang, you're not allowed to talk. You're still in. No.
I know.
You
I know. I'm
still-
still
no.
a little. I know. I'm still a little guy.
I
compared
want
to
you all to
others.
know. I want you all to know on stream. I'm not gonna say ages or anything, but Aang made me feel very old the other day. I asked them a
Oh.
question, and I said, "Hey, do you?" I sent them a meme, and they just kind of looked at me like, "I don't understand this meme," and it was just a, "You don't understand it, do you?" And they're just like, "No." I'm like, "You don't remember what this is, do you?" And they go, "No," because I didn't think about how old they were, and I realized how old they were, and I went, "Aang, you're a baby." And they went, "Yeah." And I can't say what the thing is, or else that gives away our ages, which I can't do that. I can't reasonably do that on stream. However, after stream, I will explain to the party what exactly it was. Actually, I can do it now.
God, I'm very confused.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So for
'Cause
my older
I'm-
folks, hold on. No.
Yeah, let me say this.
So for our older folks, you all will understand this. If you know, you know. You understand. Where the fuck did I put it? God. That's okay. Where is it? Dang, I realized how many tweets you
Art
sent.
tablet, man.
You probably should. So my brother doesn't like physically murder you and strangle. Not in Minecraft.
Yeah. He'll take all the good stuff that I have.
So this was the picture, right? This was the meme. For my older crowd, you will understand why that is funny. You
my
get it?
God.
Yeah. See, Aang did not get that.
Me neither.
Didn't. Oh my God! I can't do this
So
again.
glad I'm
I
not
was confused because I'm used to being like the youngest in a lot of the groups I'm in. So that's
No.
part of the shift.
No. So specifically, that is relating to a certain thing. So I had to explain what that was to Aang, and they made me feel super old.
If you feel old, I feel old. I'm older than you are.
I know.
Here,
Personally,
you want an earworm? Babe?
Yes, please give me an earworm.
Sweet Caroline.
No, that's a stem. Ba!
Ah!
Don't do that to me. I will stem. No, no. Hold on. Pinch me. Pinch me.
sorry. When someone says it, I have to say it as well. It's like a call.
Oh my god. Oh god, no.
Let me check out something real quick.
Y'all are so stupid.
Sorry. I'm sorry. It just happens. Benjamin.
Say it
Yep.
one more time. Watch.
Benjamin.
Oh, that was rude.
I can't help it. It's a vocal stem.
That
I
was
can't
rude.
help it. Once it gets started, it's stuck.
Like this one.
How did you get past security? His fortress is impenetrable.
The door was unlocked.
Son of a bitch!
You want a vocal stem?
No, I don't want a vocal stem.
Today I wanted a croissant.
Croissant.
God damn it.
If you bring out Quinn and you trigger him out with croissant, I am not liable for what happens when he comes out here. And also, stream, I will apologize because the bottling company is not held responsible for the fuckery of one of our VPs, aka my husband.
I don't know, man. I just work here.
You
I don't
challenge
have the
Makoa.
command for this chat.
I know you don't. So, stream, I hope you all are doing well today. I am about to, like, die. Explode. Into tiny
Don't
little
do that.
pieces.
That's not allowed.
I can't use certain sounds on stream and I'm upset.
Okay, jingle jingle, pay attention. Pay attention. I said your favorite word.
D&D
The
time.
One Piece.
No!
No. Not yet.
Ah yes, One Piece. Binge. No sleep. Let go.
Oh my god, Arctic. Aang! Aang, stop! Stop! Get out of my DMs, you're in trouble, get out. Get out of my DMs. You know what you did.
Okay, you know what? Peace out, guys.
No,
Welcome to
sit the hell
Fade into
down.
the sun. Just wow.
Anguo. Ooh.
It's not Anguo anymore. It's Anguwe.
Papa save us, you. Papa save
All
us,
my
you.
fellas.
Duh, duh, duh. I fucking love this song. Oh, fellas.
Oh my God.
All my fellas. That's gonna become a stem, and I'm gonna hate myself. Papa save the zoo. Papa save the zoo.
You saying that is making my brain go a different thing.
No.
Uh-huh.
You saying that makes my brain go.
No. No. Well,
we kind of killed that stem.
and I quote.
Best of luck, chums.
And now I am going.
Oh, bye.
I forgot my entrance sound plays every time I come in.
Yeah.
Well, chat. Wander's dying.
Ugh, shit. No, Wander is deaf. That's the thing, is you heard the whistle as soon as I came in. Chat, just so you're aware, I'm normally the DM. So having the DM whistle is the funniest shit in the free world. When all the players are talking and they're just going on and on and on, and all they hear is this, like... It's the funny shit in the free world. Or like when I just randomly play it during a session and everybody goes on like the hairs start rising, be looking like Puss in Boots, A New Wish.
When you
Our last
whistled
wish?
that, you sounded like the Walmart brand version.
No, the Wish version.
Damn,
I haven't
thanks.
seen either of the movies, so
It's on Peacock.
I
Hey,
can have Peacock.
I
What?
have Peacock.
What's up?
JC, do you have that whistle soundbite?
It's in the server.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called DM Whistle.
Oh,
Yeah.
noted.
Yeah. Yeah, it's called DM Whistle.
I'm just gonna favorite that for later. Who the fuck died?
It was
in this-
Arctic. It was Arctic. He exploded into Lego bricks.
Dang! Grab his studs quickly! Grab his studs!
Like this.
Oh god, I don't remember what the sound is.
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale.
No, I'm not answering it. If it's not Sabo, I'm not picking it up. We are like almost 30 minutes into session.
Yeah.
Why do I have a feeling? Well, I'm gonna open up my Premiere while I wait.
Chippy, chippy, chippa, chippa.
I almost played Freddy Fazbear laughing. Oh god, wait.
That would have summoned a Cappy, and I would have been mad at you.
I realized it would have, but I was like, wait, no, don't do that.
You have earned your autistic license.
I'll be right back.
Should I have that fade in as well? Like, should I just like...
Both the images.
Yeah.
Can you play it again?
Yeah, give me a sec. Also, stream, I'm currently editing while we wait for Samu. I hope you guys aren't too bored. I apologize. Samu had to get up if you're just coming in.
Mhm.
We're just kind of chilling, to be honest, at the moment while we wait for him to get back.
Yeah.
Well, either that or I should like stretch out where my character is and have him not fully come into view until like I fully start singing.
I like the effect you have going, but it might be better to wait until you bring him in until you start singing.
So like have him slide in with the image, but like don't fully have him like opacitated.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do here. Let's like make a second opacity check. Oh, I did that by an accident, my bad. I think it'd be better if he was like fully like maybe only like I think it'd be better if he just faded in with it. I don't want him fully there until... Oh wait, no, that's when he... No, that's right. So that would go there.
It's also hard to tell because I can't hear anything right now. So.
It slowly fades in with the music.
That looks nice.
I want him to stop moving when... Here, since Sammy was not sharing Discord, because I remember he's sharing, like, other things. Let me do it this way. Okay. Of course, it's gonna be a jerk. Okay, here, hold on.
Yeah, that worked really nicely.
Cool.
I like that.
And now I start typography for this, which would be...
Which is gonna be a pain in the ass.
I hope everyone in chat is like having a good day. Again, Sammy's not back yet. He kind of like got up almost about 30 minutes
Right,
ago.
yeah, something like that.
So we apologize for no DM right now. I hope you guys are having a good day. Yeah.
It was hot today.
What did you say?
DM's haunted, I think.
Did you say DM's haunted? The what?
Grab the shotgun. DM's haunted.
Oh god.
Whoa.
Sorry, I meant to say
And
grab the baseball
and
bat.
I quote. Wait, no.
Hold on a minute there.
Hold on. Aang, your DMs.
Let me retcon that real quick. Let me go back real quick. Grab the padded metal bat.
That's all I need to say anyway, Kay. I'm gonna go back to what I was doing now. Goodbye. I genuinely thought that was Samu, I'm not gonna lie to you.
JC, I have a dumb question.
Yes, darling.
I put to sleep. Oh god.
How can you see stars behind the moon?
Huh?
Go to where the moon's fully lit. Zoom in the picture.
I mean, you're not gonna see this on, you know.
You know, there'd still be like a dark spot where the rest of the moon would be.
Shh. Here's the thing. Shut. There's a reason. The thing is that's the only way to make the moon work. Because I tried to do it a different way, and I'd have to like sit in Photoshop for literally 6 hours, taking out the background and physically attaching the moon to the background, which I do have. But the problem is that when you do the glow effect on it, all of the stars around it end up doing a wonky. So instead, what I'm gonna do is, because it's separated, I'm gonna take part of my you remember the spotlights from Neverending Party that I did?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that and like cut out the, instead of having like the bottle cap ends, it's gonna be like the shape of the moon and it's gonna glow. And the glow is gonna slowly like wave warp throughout the video. But I want to get this title sequence done, because after that, I really have nothing else I need to do except for typography, because I gotta have the base of this one started so I can go finish your video, Arctic. Because your video is being a pain in the ass and keeps crashing my Premiere.
Why are you acting like it's my fault?
Because it is. It's not actually your fault, but I'm gonna blame you. Smile. Love you.
Mm,
I love you.
mm-hmm.
I love you. If you don't say I love you, I'm gonna stab you in Minecraft.
I love me.
Bitch! I'm gonna stab you in Minecraft, sir.
Do it,
With
husband.
my husband. Stop it.
Do the
Well.
thing. Do the thing.
Husband.
Say the thing.
Slash Diop JC.
Don't you fucking dare. Rude. I want my op powers, because you'll forget to re-op me. And then you won't be on and somebody will need something, and then I'll have to like call you and be like, hey, fix the shit.
What if it doesn't need to be fixed?
Oh hey, our DM's back.
Yes, our DM is
Hey.
thoroughly annoyed as well, so...
Oh no.
It's okay, you can
Done.
take it out on us. Smile.
If the next
Oh,
further session
yeah.
is canceled, bring up Egypt.
No, we're not canceling session, we're running session.
Okay, good. Egypt survives.
We need Egypt to survive. How else is Jotaro gonna be able to go through and defeat Dio?
That'll be his problem.
Where was I? The Tieflings
Uh,
don't give any looks that are like that belay any information or anything. There's no like disdain, no nothing. They just kind of look at you and then they go, eh, and then go back to what they're doing.
And apparently Corbin's on Ember's shoulder again.
Corbin is taking a nap on Ember's shoulder. Wander is, of course, on Nightmare playing the banjo. Hater is very much so praising Commander Blinkers for his amazing work in the last, 24 hours.
Commander Blinkers.
Commander Blinker. So that leaves, we need to know what Ember, Vivi, and Marcus are doing, other than Ember carrying Corbin.
So what about that roll you did the other day?
So I need to know what Ember, Vivi, and Marcus are doing. Ember first.
Probably just be walking along in the cart. Probably will point out that you'd probably be like, they're a lot friendlier than that one town.
Ember just hears just snoring because he's sleeping.
Vivi, what are you doing at this moment?
She would have caught up with the cart and took the reins back over.
All right. Anything else to add on that?
No, she's just guiding him.
All right, Marcus, what's your thought process? What are you doing?
You're just looking at all the people as they go by, just looking around, seeing what's happening.
So huh?
Not kidding.
You said something about a roll. Do you want to roll?
I better wonder if I could do perception, yeah?
Okay, go ahead. You could try perception.
Let's just passively looking around, let's see. Nat 20.
E.
Nat 20. With the Nat 20, as you look around, it's, the people don't seem to have any. There's like no shady things going on. The buildings, other than being made out of rock. Once you start paying attention to the buildings, you kind of tell what they are. That's a blacksmith. That's the tavern / inn. There's some homes scattered out on the other side. It's just a town that they've made out of all the rocks and such, and everyone just seems to be minding their own business and doing things. There's a couple people over by a cart. There's some that are sitting outside of a house talking. The only thing that really, if anything, that catches your eye is there's a couple tieflings over ahead of you off to the right, and of course they haven't caught a look of you, but one of them is very much so. It's clear that he was injured as he has bandages covering an eye. That's about the only real interesting thing that pulls you, is that guy has a bandage over his eye. Any thought process on that, Marcus?
Probably not. He probably doesn't care much for the guy with the eye.
So basically, you're not bringing attention to it, and the party is just riding through the Devil's Roar and not stopping, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Everyone in agreement to that?
Yay.
Yeah.
Ember? All right. Well, and you are at a non-stop trip past Devil's Roar, straight to the edge of the woods. As you reach the edge of the woods, it's about midday, it's in the afternoon. The sun's kind of lower in, but you still got some good daylight to go off of as you reach near enough the edge of the woods.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
how long was it since the Minotaur fight?
I'd say it's been about a good few hours.
Would that count as a short rest if he was asleep after he picked up Vivi's arrow?
That would count as a short rest, yes. I count 3 to 4 hours as a short rest.
Okay, thank you.
He's like, I want my shit back. So, as you walk up to the forest, it's very clear and obvious that the trees in this forest are diverse. You don't really need to roll a perception on it because it's very clear just from the sight alone. Vivi, of course, you would know this because you've lived here all your life, so you know, of course, how diverse this forest is. But as a lot of the prevalent trees on the lining of the forest, instead of having green leaves, the majority of the leaves you can see are golden. Not actual physical gold, but in color, they're golden.
Hence the original name, I'm guessing.
Yes, the Golden Forest.
Okay.
Oh,
You wouldn't.
by the way, what happened to that redheaded fellow?
He disappeared into a portal.
I didn't remember that.
He backed off into a portal, and then y'all went, I don't trust that. We're gonna bury a Minotaur now.
Give it a nice little dirt nap.
So, of course, do you all want to go into the forest immediately? This isn't me as the DM being like, oh, are you sure you want to do it? It's me just making sure you're pushing ahead. You want to continue on into the forest.
What time of day is it?
It
when we get
is.
to the forest?
It is about the afternoon. The sun is starting to lower, but it is still still have a good couple, like 2 to 3 hours of daylight left.
I have to remember he's kind of a dumbass. My character, I can't, because my brain was like, oh yeah, short rest before we go into, or a long rest before we go into the Fake Forest would be great. Or not Fake Forest. No,
The Golden Woods.
the Golden Woods would be great. However, would Wander have that thought process? Probably not.
Also,
That's
the
like
fact of if you were to take that long rest, you would be going in at nightfall in the dark.
Oh, I meant like camping for the night fully. Not like, yeah, like, that's why I was like, but if there's a few good hours of daylight, then there's no point in doing that.
Vivi,
Hmm.
how dangerous are these woods?
I'm assuming this is a hey DM.
Yeah.
The woods themselves are not dangerous. The most dangerous animal in these woods that you know of, from your long prolonged time of living there, the most dangerous animals in these woods, there's a couple bears. You don't know whether or not they're still there. It's been a while since you've been there. Other than that, there's wolves, but the wolves are easily, easy to scare off. Other than that, the only dangers in this forest is the so-called Barbarian King, because who knows what's going on in there with him.
She relays that in her own words. So yeah.
Would it be a perception or investigation to see how exhausted the crew is? The party.
It would be an insight, I'm pretty sure, actually.
Boop.
Because perception, like, people could look normal. A 13. Let me look through your sheets real quick so I can give you a basis.
The only reason I'm saying like a long rest would be great is because I'm out of lucky points. I'm out of a mantle of majesty. I still have all my spell slots though.
As you look at the party, I mean, there's not much like real tiredness going on. The person who seems the most beat up out of everybody is you, and even then, your damage is minimal. Everybody seems to just kind of be, from what you could tell, everyone's pretty much okay.
If the stories I heard are true about the Barbarian King, you should probably rest here for the night. We want to be 100% when we meet him or face him, whichever one's going to happen.
Do we all agree?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm okay with that.
I don't mind resting.
I'm assuming that Corbin is still schnoozing.
If what? We're like in like.
Carmen just passed out, but like little Tucker just like just crawls up on top of Ember, and just goes yippee.
The little yippy creature crawls out.
Yeah.
Funny. I will allow this. There it is. So, you all set up camp for the night then, I'm assuming. Seems like everyone was in agreement.
Neil.
Ember's gonna like gently take Corbin off of his back and lay him down in the cart. I'm gonna go get firewood.
Alright, I'll feed the horses.
I will be willing to take first watch if needed.
Wonder, and I quote, resting time, just the hat, into hat, just, scoops himself up. The cartoon logic, and just,
Keep in mind, I'm going to say, realistically, if you all are going to sleep right now, or within the next 2 hours before the sun goes down, you are going to wake up before the sun comes up. You will be awake before dawn.
If that is the case, then I'm not going to exactly go straight to sleep. Wander wouldn't exactly go straight to sleep, because I would assume with Wander being, a wanderer, that he would be able to tell time with the sun. Please correct me if I am wrong, DM.
As far as I am willing, you know what? Do me a favor.
Yeah.
In that regard, because this makes sense to do this roll, roll me a survival.
Okay, I'm double checking something.
Your survival should be
Checking
+3
No, I was checking advantage.
if you have
which it's fine.
advantage.
Yeah. Because I know that, I don't think I do on Wander for that much. I forgot my acceleration isn't on.
That's taking a bit long time to fucking roll.
Yeah, it's because it's taking its sweet ass time. That should be a 15 +3. That should be an 18.
They don't have their acceleration.
Yeah, that's why.
All right, well, with that 18, yeah, you'd be able to tell the time. You 100% would be able to know about at the time currently. If to give you a basis, the sun, based on how the sun is currently, it is about 4 p.m. The sun will set. Based on where the sun is, the sun will set in about 2.5 hours, which means it will set about 6:30.
Wander things for a second. Well, guess I'm gonna go find us some grub. And he starts walking off.
Okay, where are you walking to?
That is a great question.
I'm assuming not directly into this forest.
Oh god, no, fuck no. I mean, I don't actually, you know what, Samu? High or low? Because Wander might be that much of an idiot.
Low.
I love my character to get low. He's walking in there?
Low, he's walking in, yeah.
Okay, cool, bet. Well, boys and girls, my name is Wander. He's like,
Oh.
In turn, I must ask you, high or low?
Oh no, I don't like that high.
You don't get to decide what high does. High is in your favor. This is how I roll it. High is always in your favor. So let's see how this works, Wander.
Oh boy,
All right, Wander, go ahead. Go in the forest.
To be fair, I did say Ember's getting firewood, so he's probably.
I was also gonna say, I was about to say, freaking Marcus is taking a watch. He's gonna see Water go into the forest. He's gonna
Okay.
So does he walk past Ember?
Oh.
See,
Maybe.
See,
Marcus is gonna
Ember,
stop
you
him.
can
She's
get
fine.
firewood just on the edge. You don't really have to go that far to get firewood in. Wander, can you really get food right there on the edge of the forest?
Probably not.
You might need to go a little further in, buddy.
What would I need to roll to see him?
If you're keeping an eye on him, then perception.
I'm literally not stealthing. I am literally just walking.
But
Mace.
keep an eye.
Oh my
Wander,
god!
Wander passes the first fucking tree, and you seem to lose him. And then you go, "I'm sure the little guy's all right." Back to
No.
chopping wood.
God!
He looks around and blinks like, I could have sworn I just saw Wander.
Marcus, seeing as you say that you would be taking watch, why don't you roll me perception as well to see if you can't pay attention to Wander?
Oh my god. Please, Marcus. Please.
2 19s, okay.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
With that 24, yeah, you keep very good track of Wander. Even that you could even look away and then look back, and you still have an idea. You could still see
Oh,
him.
Marcus isn't gonna stop him, but he's gonna watch. He's
Oh my god. Thanks, Marcus.
So Wander, you're going in and you're looking for I'm assuming you're trying to find berries or whatever else is right there.
Yeah.
Why don't you roll me
Yeah.
another? Why don't you roll me perception real quick?
Okay.
Just kind of keep an eye on stuff.
Pretty sure that's. Yeah, that's with advantage. I was pretty sure. Perception advantage. Let's go. Roll. Oh, you motherfucker span out on a 20, bitch.
You
Well,
got
the
a
dirty
20.
20, you still see. You're still good.
Yeah, I
you still
know.
see shit. A
It
bit of
looks
ways
fun on a
ahead. A bit
20.
of ways ahead. There's a nice bush that it looks like it has some berries on it.
Huh.
Around
What's
you,
it look
around you, other than that, is trees, leaves, other stuff around. Doesn't really seem to have any other bushes that have. There are bushes, but none that seem to contain any sort of berry.
He goes, just kind of looks. Well, that was easy. I can still do this wandering stuff. I can still do this fucking wandering stuff. Shit. I forgot I'm supposed to be cursing. Fuck. Shut.
So,
Just
As
so you
you-
know,
Go on.
I fed the horses normal food, and they each got like a carrot and an orange. So I wanted to keep track of it and let you know.
all right. So as you wander, as you go, to this bush, as you get close to the bush, of course you notice that these are, there are some nice berries in there, but the bush is really thin. And then the other side of the bush, just through like the leafage and all such things, you notice something. You see decrepit buildings on the opposite side of this bush.
Oh. I hate you. You know that? And you know exactly why I hate you. Because curiosity. This curious little boy. This curious little orange spoon. Oh no! Oh, this is gonna be the death of this character. Or, well, the poof of this character. Sorry. Just got a message something.
What you doing? What's your thought process?
Well, I should wait for everybody else, but
I was about to go and have like would at this point Marcus.
no,
start to
boys,
lose
we're
him?
he just goes.
Can I say would Marcus at this point lose him? Like see him go too deep into the forest where you couldn't see him?
This is very deeper into the forest. If you really try to maneuver, you would have to really actually get up and move over to the path where he was at to pay attention to him. Wander is just out of eyesight.
Okay, Marcus probably did it Ember. The Wanda seems to have walked into the forest a bit too deep. I can't see him. You mind going to? You mind finding him, and making sure he doesn't, and we don't lose a member?
Wait.
It's kind of
so
points in
I
the
did
direction.
See him earlier.
Yes. He kind of like points him into the path that, that Wander went.
He's gonna set down the firewood he got and walk that direction. Wander.
Oh, by the way, Samu, the moment he saw it, that's why I rolled that another 100.
He's going over to investigate.
Oh yeah, you bet his sweet ass. You bet your sweet ass he is.
So, unfortunately, Amber, I don't think you're gonna be able to stifle what's about to happen. Wander made a mistake. He is now getting too big for his britches.
He said, and I quote, "Ooh." He got excited. Wander got excited. I'm not even gonna lie, Chief.
So, as you're walking in, of course, I'm gonna use your dirty 20 to kind of look around. You're walking over the decrepit buildings. It seems like this area is more like not exactly a homestead or a village, more like a guard outpost. They're half destroyed little watchtowers, and the buildings, of course, torn apart. And there's craters, almost as if explosives have went off.
Huh.
However, as you're walking, and looking around, roll me a dex save, buddy.
Oh boy, I'm good at those.
Also, what is Hater currently doing? Did he just go sleep?
18.
He's still praising commit.
Ah.
I'm so sorry, you lost by 1 to that.
You're fucking with me, right?
I'm not.
my
A hair thin line of string
Oh, that's
catches
cool.
your ankle.
Just well.
As you catch it, it snaps apart, and a net from under you hoists up very fucking fast. You are now suspended over the ground.
Oh, well, this
Do I
ain't
hear
good.
this, or would I have to roll a perception for it?
I would roll perception, seeing as your perception was a 6. Roll me another perception.
12.
You hear the noise, but you don't see it. So you definitely hear a strange noise up ahead past this bush.
I'm
But-
running.
With that 12, as you're running up, and Wander, you of course hear it too, you hear the sounds of several people rushing through the surrounding woods.
Just oh.
Ember's running.
Ember, you run through, you break through that bush. You of course see Wander, sitting there, hoisted above the area, and of course you then see around the surroundings. Of course, oh, it's a nice little. Oh, those are people. Oh, those are several people. Oh, they all have swords. A few of them have guns.
Wander,
guns?
how did you get up there?
Oh my
Sorry,
god.
out of character, I'm fucking dying.
They got boomsticks? Damn.
They have
They have-
guns.
Oh no.
Guns,
Um,
swords, bows, everything. They're all trained on both Wander and Ember. Do you guys want to have a minor interaction before the next thing happens, of course?
Yes. Wander's like, shit, I'm sorry. I was just looking around. I didn't mean any trouble, you know?
We mean y'all no trouble.
Your words of calmness and politeness are immediately met with, "Don't move a muscle! You're not supposed to be here!" Hey, Marcus, Vivi, roll me perceptions. Corbin, if you're waking up, roll me perception.
I was gonna say, how long is it going to be? Because if it's like, how long are they gone for? Because if they're gone for too long, freaking Marcus is about to
Barely.
send
They've
Hater.
barely been gone. Like, from Ember walking forward to what you're hearing now was literally, like, not even 2 minutes.
23. Oh, okay, Marcus isn't suspicious so far, but 23. Yeah. Now he probably will be with that roll.
Corbin barely hears it. Corbin hears it more muffled. Vivi, Marcus, and of course Hater, you of course hear the loud shouting of people yelling, "Don't move."
He just looks at the horses. So much for a long rest. Alright, come on, boys.
So that's your Marcus. What are you thinking in this moment?
Well, it seems they found company. Corbin, my friend, wake up. We may have to cause something.
Joke's on you, I'm already up.
So, are you leading the horses into the forest as well?
Yeah, I'm not leaving them there.
Okay. So,
Hey, DM, real
what's up?
quick. Okay, okay, let me explain Corbin's thought process. He hears something, right?
Hmm.
Could be danger.
Uh-huh.
Can he cast Blade Ward before walking in?
I don't see why not.
Okay, he cast Blade Ward on himself,
Mm-hmm.
just in case. Now he's ready to.
So, as you four, Hater included, and the horses, basically break onto the scene. Of course, you notice with your perceptions, and of course, Wander and Ember, you know this number as well. Even with Corbin's perception, there is about 24 soldiers standing around you. Weapons drawn, pointed at you, and of course, they've now noticed the newcomers, and they are now yelling at you newcomers, "Stop right there! Not another step!"
Who are you?
Better question is, who are you?
We're just a group of adventurers on a quest.
And also, we asked first, so like.
To be fair, they have the guns and weapons at us.
So,
That's cute.
Sorry.
So, fun little information. Hi. You remember that roll I made earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a nat. So,
And now,
Wait,
Oh.
which roll?
the one for Wander when he said high or low, and I said, you know what, high or low back. If you're gonna end up a forest, high or low back. Yeah, bad, big bad.
Sorry, I had a stunning child in the room, and he was just like, "Ah, yes." So it was loud and going into the microphone, and I was like, "I'm just gonna mute real fast."
There.
Yeah.
So, as you're all sitting there, weapons drawn on you and other such things, you've also noticed something, and it's very easy to hear the growling of wolves. Two of them that have managed to get behind you.
Can I roll a persuasion?
What are you saying with this persuasion?
Just to look, we really didn't mean any trouble. We'll just get out your hair. I swear. If you let me down, my friends we'll go back outside the forest. We won't cause any issues.
Take a disadvantage of that persuasion.
I'll stand. I actually have to stick it in there. I was gonna have Marcus rather than.
Oh!
Oh no!
I should have taken the long rest. All my lucky points are gone. Oh, fuck.
Oopsie.
Oh no!
Okay, go ahead.
DM, can I try to back up his persuasion?
It's a nat 1.
It's a
Can
nat
we get an
one.
oopsie poopsie?
No.
Can I claim oopsie poopsie? Or
No, I
whoopsie
don't
daisy?
run mulligans.
Can I
What you
claim
get is
oopsie daisy?
that will not hold up in court.
And Marcus just stealth piece out of there and get a new batch of losers.
Hey, Samuel.
Yeah.
What about for a sandwich?
No.
A Publix deli sandwich.
God no.
What about for
Two
a
ham sandwiches.
What about for a
Two bagels.
Subway sandwich?
How about you are not bargaining your way out of this? Shut up and listen.
Okay.
Damn it, we failed the real life persuasion checks.
Fair
Fuck.
enough.
So, of course, there are now wolves behind you. For Marcus and Vivi, of course, since you have speak with animals and you can hear the horses. You hear Honda Kia go, "These smell of the king. These men are his soldiers."
Oh no.
Honda, stand still. Not yet.
Of course, the wolves are now getting really, really close, and they're very much so right at the back of the group to make sure nobody can get away.
She just looks over her shoulder at the wolves.
They're still growling. They're still looking at you very, very angrily.
Druidic.
Uh-huh.
I'm speaking in Druidic. Where is he?
The wolves give you a very confused look when you speak to them like that. However, it doesn't take long for you to get your answer. Don't know which he you're specifying to. However, you see across the way, behind a group of soldiers, a man emerge with a full Oni mask, blocking basically what he looks like. And he looks at you and he goes, "What do I owe the pleasure of trespassers in my forest?"
Shit. Why, hello there, sir. And he just wander waves. He did say shit beforehand.
I know, I
I
heard.
like it to be known. Okay.
I take it you're the king of this forest.
King, caretaker, whatever. Who are you?
My party.
Son of a bitch.
And I've brought an old friend of yours, if you would tell them to lower their weapons.
So, this man kind of just... his body doesn't move, but he laughs. And he goes, "Friends of yours."
Yes.
Alright, boys, drop them. These are now esteemed guests of the Golden Woods. Anything for an old friend.
That could have been really taken. Just gunshots go
Just
off.
wander, and I quote, "Whoo! Out of character, me. Whoo! I am no longer in danger."
She just looks at the wolves behind her. She's like, "Good boys."
I'm just imagining
And
drop them. That's not what I meant.
Just, and I quote, wander, and I quote, fuck, can I get cut down, please?
As you ask that, you were hastily dropped. It's kind of a little bit of a rough landing, but you still land. You don't take any
Can I
damage from
catch
it.
him?
You can try to catch him, yeah. Roll me a dex, just a regular dex.
That was a 20.
Did it land and say it to what is on like an axle in a corner?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
what it did to me earlier, and I was like,
You didn't tell me that.
yeah, that's what I was like.
Reroll it,
It's fine,
Arctic.
though.
Like I will reroll the bot. That's not much better. Yeah. What's up?
I was gonna ask if like Corbin can just like have like his mage hand like just underneath Wander, just to like catch him and then set him down, just real quick.
Wander, you're a small character, right? You're classified as small.
I weigh maybe 150 pounds wet.
You're classified as small, right?
I think so.
If you're classified as small, then go ahead, Corbin. When you use the mage hand, it doesn't, like, it nullifies some of the speed of the fall. He's still not going to take damage. It's a little less rough, but still kind of, a little rough.
That's all. That's all we wanted to do. Just make it less, bumpy. That's all.
Oh well, fuck. Thank you, Corbin. Just the. Still trying to be nice, but God, he hates the.
Remind me out of character. The stableman said that Nightmare could pull the cart on his own. It wouldn't really need
Yeah.
Honda, right?
Yeah.
She just slowly walks forward after praising the wolves that were behind her, and unhitches Honda. Go on.
Though,
Didn't we still,
go ahead.
didn't we still have to return him?
Not exactly, but still, you could let him see his owner, goddamn.
Yeah.
I was just confirming. I wasn't stopping it.
Get there.
It was more just like a, hey, let him see him, maybe the Barbarian King won't smush you to bits.
So while Vivi does that, Ember just like leans close to her. I thought you said you weren't on good terms with him.
Hold on 1 second. Give me 1 second to roll for something like that. Because you're whispering that, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. James just kind of like yells across the. Well, you know his name now. Oops.
Yeah.
The Barbarian King, who was about to introduce himself in a second anyway, so it didn't matter. Barbarian King yells across, "That's a bit of a lie," and he takes off the mask, and of course you see this man, who I'm putting in refs, but it's on stream first, because stream gets to see it first, because fuck you.
Hey, that guy looks familiar.
Hey,
out of
that guy looks
character.
familiar.
Hey, I thought I saw him in an anime once.
What? Shut the fuck up, I
If
hate
you,
Oh my god.
we're about to fight. If you're comparing it to the anime, I think you're comparing it to.
I've seen so many animes. You don't know which anime I'm talking about.
I know, but I'm like, if the anime I think you're comparing it to, we're going to
And
fight
I'm not
later.
being serious. It was a joke.
Oh.
So,
Shut up then.
as if he takes the mask off and you see his face, he addresses you and goes, "Normally I'd have you call me the Barbarian King, however, you're friends with Vivi, so you can call me James." Another thing you notice as he's speaking to you is that his mouth isn't moving, yet you hear his voice.
We have to do what we have to do sometimes.
So, what the fuck is going on exactly? Looking straight at Vivi.
Oh, mind his cursing. He's cursed.
I don't
It's a
like
curse.
I don't like this shit. It's not fun. I apologize.
I have heard worse from many of these men around you. Don't worry about it.
So Vivi, what the fuck exactly is going on?
Do you mind now that they know?
Why don't I give the synopsis?
Be my guest.
22 years ago, I came to this continent. For 2 years, I fought injustice from the ground up. Esveria used to be ruled by some racist twit and his crones, and, you know, who would stand for that? That's the reason why some of those civilians are still asswipes. However, why do you think King Windstone is seated there now? Hi. If it wasn't for me, Esveria would have been blown off the map. Though, you know, me putting him on the throne, I haven't spoken to him since. 20 years ago, 2 years after my, 2 years afterward and after he's been seated and I had, been put on the head of his guard, I was banished from the kingdom. Albeit, I was in the wrong. But when he banished the head of his guard, let's say not many were too happy. So we left, crossed the border through the foothills, and found the Golden Woods. That is when I met your friend over here, Vivi. Now, I'm assured that she kept up the story of I pushed her out and forced her out, which technically is kind of what happened, but not fully. She was always allowed back in here. But I have a lot of enemies, and I'd rather not get her tied up in that. So, at her agreement, she leaves the forest, stays out of trouble from me, and I take care of the woods. That's the only reason any of us are allowed to stay. And we have some really good druids here, so any trees we manage to tear down, we plant, and the trees are back up within the year.
I like this guy.
And the animals are still cared for if they get injured?
Well, not the rabbits, unfortunately. But the rabbits are doing very well. The population has increased since far long ago. They're
good to hear.
overabundant.
Well, they're rabbits.
Yes, but they're overabundant even for rabbits.
Mm. But
Makes sense.
there you go.
Huh.
I like this guy.
Why didn't you give us a? Why didn't you give us a heads up?
I couldn't.
If she spills the beans, kind of ruins the point of setting it up, doesn't it?
And now that you all know, none of you can speak of it either.
Oh.
I mean, my family never journeys to the forest anyway, so.
Which I know will be hard for one of you, but if you don't keep it a secret, a lot of people will get hurt.
Just from Wander, that's all you hear.
Ember
Yep.
picks up Wander, or he goes to Wander, and he's like, Wander, you'd be helping them if you don't say it.
But I hate lying.
It's not lying. It's the truth. Your truth.
It never hurts to help anyone. Shit.
Let's put it this way, my funny little orange friend.
Mm-hmm.
This place is one of the very, very few sanctuaries that are untouched by the bastard. The people that are here are people that find it naturally. If word gets out that this forest is some sort of safe haven, and more people come here, that's going to elicit a lot of bad attention. And the only reason that me and my men are allowed to stay here on Vivi's terms is that this forest is protected.
This is my home, after all.
And he just Wander goes, oh, I have to, oh god. DM,
Mm-hmm.
I have a thought process. Can I roll an insight to see if Wander has the same thought process?
Sure, if you fail, still tell me the thought process.
I will tell you the thought process. But I have to roll for Wander real quick. Yeah, he does have advantage. Okay. So that's a 10. I doubt
No.
he would. Yeah. So the out of character thought process is that obviously this is Vivi's home. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah. Is Vivi, my brain goes, original royalty? Possibly. Or some kind of noble? Yeah, probably. I mean, that's the only person who would be able to give authority like that. However, Wander is not putting those pieces together. JC has put those pieces together.
Well, I can tell you out of character, no.
Okay. I wasn't 100% sure, that's why I was like, yes?
You will learn more about why he's called the Barbarian King in a little bit.
No, I meant Pinky's character.
Well, yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
There's okay for out of character, because this doesn't ruin Pinky's character and this doesn't specify anything. And technically, he also kind of said it in his sentence. So let me clarify it with how he said it. This is how you can take it.
Okay.
When they came to the woods, they encountered Vivi. Vivi took care of these woods. So in exchange for their allowance to be there, they have to take care of the woods.
Got it. Okay. That's what tripped me up. So it's more
It's
like
more just like an agreement.
So it's more like Forest Guardian is like, hey,
Yes.
yo.
In a
Okay.
sense.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was making sure out of character I was understanding. Wander, of course, is not going to understand, but JC wants to make sure he understands.
Mhm.
Anyway,
Give
continue.
me just one moment. I have to go grab
Okay.
something, and then we can also wrap up the whole Honda Kia thing, because I know you told Honda Kia to go to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
Man, I'm a Miss Ford F-150.
That's if he stays.
Oh, Aang.
Yes, sir. What's up?
After stream, do you want to work on your thingamabobber that you sent me details for?
Yeah!
Okay. I need to finish my title screen for my video, but after that, then yeah, I'm down.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Also, the Wander will be right back.
Chat, he is wandering. He's doing the thing.
Alright, sorry about that. Hello.
Welcome back.
No one walked away, right?
Wander.
Wandered.
That bastard.
The wander has wandered.
The wander has wandered over yonder. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'll be right back as well. 1 sec. Gosh.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi.
Sorry, I had to have Arctic pop my back because I'd been in so much pain. I hadn't had it popped in a minute, so all I felt was up my back, and I'm like, oh!
Man, that's crazy.
It was bad. Like, anyway. I apologize.
Alright, is everyone back?
Mayhaps.
Yep.
Who's asking?
The fucking DM.
Yeah.
Rust?
Maybe.
Arctic?
Hmm.
Damn it.
He might be up doing something at the moment. I know he's got his headphones on, though.
I'm back.
Okay. So, Vivi, of course, is James is getting acquainted by telling the story to all of you. You notice that even though you told Hondakia to go, he has not moved.
Just looks at him. You're gonna. He's waiting for you to. Yeah.
I cannot go.
No, she's saying that to James.
Oh. James just goes. He just kind of looks at Hondakia and he goes, yeah, I know that horse. He's got a mission.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to leave your side until that mission's done or until you tell him the mission's over.
I'm telling you, you can go say hi. He is your owner after all.
There's just the stare down of Hondakia and James.
Oh, for the love of... Just walks up, starts pushing the horse.
The horse. What are you doing? What? Why?
Go say hello to your damn owner.
You just hear the laughter emanating from around when James, and he goes, "Listen, that horse is stubborn.
Yeah,
This
like
is-
you.
well, he's got to get it from somewhere. But he likes to follow orders, and I don't think he wants to take this one for once. But James walks forward. His arms are still crossed as he walks forward. And he just takes a hand and this just gingerly pets Honda Kia twice.
Hmm.
And then, at this point, Honda Kia's head is, his body is, kind of relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
As he's petting the head. And then James just kind of stands in front of him and goes, and hut! And the horse stands up. Honda Kia stands as if he's at attention.
So Ember's gonna walk up to James and be like, well, if we're doing introductions, he holds out his hand. My name is Ember.
He kind of he looks at you almost like he's studying you for a second. And then you see a smirk go on his face. And he just goes, a Warforged. I haven't seen any of y'all for a while. And he brings his hand back and he claps onto yours and squeezes it. Roll me a strength save.
Oh, Ember was gonna squeeze back.
Oh, then roll me a strength. We're about to have a fucking squeeze off.
16.
Yeah, he beats you by 3.
That's fine.
You hear the metal
But
in your hand kind of creak.
You hear like a metal warping sound.
Oh.
Oh, you remind me of the chief. But all I just imagined was like that one scene from Full Metal Alchemist when they just
Where fucking Armstrong and fuck, I forget his name every time.
yeah.
Anyway.
You're definitely stronger than you look.
Sig, that's it. It's Sig. That's his name. And he just, as you say that, he goes, well, you do have a good grip, so I am assured that you're pretty strong for this group.
Well, I have to fight frost giants every day when I'm back home, so
A resident from Yormancaster. Always welcome.
he just lets go and just like shakes his hand a little.
Good. So at this point, of course, the wolves have definitely have long since stopped growling, and they're just sitting behind Vivi, wagging their tails rapidly.
She just slowly takes off her bow and arrow in her bag, sits them on the ground, looks at the wolves, spreads her arms open. All right, go ahead.
The cutest scene of two wolves tackling Vivi goes on as you see the two wolves tackle Vivi to the ground and then just start giving very like nuzzling against Vivi and licking Vivi's face very, very, very severely.
It just reminded me of storks. Lick, 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 lick.
Literally.
The wolves are using lick. You are paralyzed from adorableness.
She's just laughing and petting them.
James just kind of sits there, just sits there and watches and goes, about how long before I tell them to stop? We'll let this be. Anyway.
It seems like they're having a good time getting to see each other again. It's fine.
He kind of locks eyes at you and then squints and he goes, Warlock.
I'm
Oh well.
the one, don't worry.
Just, oh well. Eh. What's your name, then?
High or low, sir?
Low.
What was for you? Okay. My name is Ashton. Smile. My kidding. he just introduces himself. I'm Ashton. I'm with this group of adventurers and BB, of course.
Roll me a deception.
Okay, that should have also advantage, I think. Yeah.
I'll sometimes have Marcus help with that, but she'll be fine.
Okay. Let's see how he does against that. Yeah, no, he looks, he goes, yeah, I know a bullshitter when I see one. But if you don't want to tell me your name, you could have just said that.
I'd rather not have my head bashed in.
Why would I bash your head in? God, what do you take me for, a brute?
Tell it to the people back there. As he's like basically like saying that Vesperia, I think that's what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
How long ago did you say you left Hesperia?
20 years ago, about when I came into these woods.
He just looks at Corbin. He was long gone.
I know. He's a cool guy, though. At least from what I'm hearing.
His eyes lock on Wander next, and he goes, "So,
Oh, hi. Fuck.
Where's the curse?
That's why I said hi. Fuck.
well, takes a lot of bravery to wander into these woods. What's your name?"
Well, kind of fucking ironic you say that. That's my name. I'm Wander.
I've heard weirder. That works out.
He just kind of like tips his hat when he says I'm Wander, by the way.
He walks over to Marcus next. He goes, "So, catfolk,
Yes.
what's your name?"
Marcus.
That's quite the name.
Out of character, how do you pronounce your last name?
Lascaris.
Ah.
So
I
I-
like to keep an eye on things, you know?
Go ahead, say that again.
I like to keep an eye on things. Well, he's like leaning at the back wall, kind of watching everyone. Like, he was just watching everyone have their interactions, and also trying not to snicker when during Corbin's attempt.
Well, good pair of eyes. It's always good to have. And then, of course, the next person he looks at is Hader, and he goes, "Who's the walking skeleton?"
Oh, that shitter right there is my best friend, Lord Hater.
Lord Hader.
Yep.
I think it's a self-imposed title.
Actually, it's Universe's Awesomest Evildoer. So, Vivi,
Yes.
I'm assured you're gonna want to explore the forest again that you've been away for so long.
Mm-hmm. I would.
Well, you want to see all the people first, or do you want to go see the tree?
The tree.
All right. He walks over to a decrepit building, takes off some rubble, and then pulls open a hatch. And he just kind of ushers at it and goes, ladies first.
And she starts walking towards it.
Start going down that way. Take the first right. We'll be right behind you. I gotta ask a couple questions. Thing is, I know you so well, I don't really need to ask
Sure
you
thing.
much.
Of course.
So Vivi, you go into the hatch, and then James closes it behind you. And he stands up and he looks at the group and he goes, look. I like the look of you guys. You seem like you can take care of yourself. You seem like you can take care of each other. So I need a favor.
Alright.
You're the third group of adventurers to come through here, so I know damn well what you're up to.
Yeah. Your fucking point? I apologize.
Oh,
You're fine. I understand. I heard them say you're cursed. I'm assuming that's part of the curse, because only someone with a death wish would speak to a person with a giant warhammer like that.
He kind of nods, like, just like my profile picture, just the
Yeah.
fucking server picture. Yeah, he's just nodding, like, I'm sorry.
Let me explain something to you. Vivi has been able to come back in this forest a bunch. I've gotten to know Vivi very well. That girl is family. I'm putting my only close family in your hands. You protect Vivi. I don't care what it takes. You make sure she comes back. Are we clear?
Yes, fucking sir. That's all you hear from Wander. Shut the fuck up! I want this curse to be over. It feels so weird cursing as Wander. I hate it.
Corbin just says, I'm just gonna walk away before my habits just start.
Well, she is the
This
team.
is slowly.
She is the team here. Like keeping them safe is already top priority, regardless.
I mean, we did befriend a dragon.
Exactly.
Shit.
So we leave house after they call in, maybe.
Well, let's hope that works.
Do you know what happened to the other two groups?
Well, one of them made it through. Don't know where they went. The other ones succumbed to a, let's just say, madness imposed by Bastard Number 1 himself. One of them is still here.
Which one would that be?
I think I know who exactly he is. Half the damn time we can't get him to speak.
Can we?
Some regal-looking kid.
Can we meet him?
Fine. We'll go after Evie gets to see things. Make sure the forest is fine. He looks
That's
back at the
fine.
group. Looks back at the group of soldiers. Kind of like goes, "Hey, take that cart to the main base. Make sure it gets there safe, and don't touch any of their belongings." And you just hear an amalgamation of, "Sir."
I'd also be wary of the black horse.
They'll be fine. They're strong men.
Oh, trust me. That doesn't matter to that horse. That doesn't.
I'm sure they'll be fine. High or low?
High, because it's funny.
The high was funny anyway.
Yes.
Ember just has this look of worry on his face.
But I
I'm
thinks the dead horse could complete this quest on his own.
I'm sure they'll be fine. And as he says, "I'm sure they'll be fine," you just hear the sound of someone getting kicked in the sternum and flying out.
Good?
They're fine. Then you just hear, "My ribs are broken." He's fine.
Oh, his name is Nightmare.
Fitting.
Yes. That god will be hearing in his sleep. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare now.
Fair enough. Fitting.
Shit.
They'll be fine. I'm sure they can handle themselves. And plus, Hondaki is there, so.
God.
What is so
Marcus
funny?
snickering.
I'm just laughing out of character.
Well, Marcus was laughing in character, so that was in character to Marcus.
It'll be fine with that horse. We'll see.
James looked back over at the wolves and goes, "Honey, Lavender, over here."
Those are some well-trained wolves you got.
Well, they originally weren't mine, but I had to take care of them.
Reminds me of another wolf we met.
Oh yeah?
It was a Maxwell's wolf.
Hmm.
Can't remember the name.
Boston.
I can't remember the
Yeah, me neither.
Boston.
That was in character. James said Boston.
Oh, yes.
1 second.
That wolf almost had an accidental end, too. But then we realized it was just looking for help for its owner. Maxwell got into a bear trap.
That clumsy man. That's the whole reason I gave him Boston, so he'd stay out of trouble.
I thought the wolves looked familiar.
Well, they were part of a pack, so. Either way, and then James leans down and opens the hatch again. In you go.
How big is the hatch?
Decently sized. You definitely fit in there. It leads. There's a ladder that leads down. It's a big tunnel.
Well, goes down it.
Wander's going down.
Marcus, why don't you go ahead?
Are you not coming? He says, like, quietly.
I kind of want to take in the scenery, if that's okay.
I freaking, like... Marcus is just giving this look, like, something's up. This is up. Like,
He just like waves his hands, as like snaps his fingers. Hey, Marcus, you good?
Sure. Try not to cause too much trouble. For me, at least.
Yeah, that's rich coming from you, cat boy.
We both like to have our fun.
Not wrong.
And then he nods and it's like, alright. And then just like walks off, just lets Corbin off.
So Marcus, you're going down in the tunnel.
Yeah, he's going down.
James
Bit of a
kind of
smile on
looks.
his face.
James looks at Corbin and goes, "You're gonna get lost out in these woods."
Who said I was going out of the town?
Well, unless you know the paths, you're gonna get lost. But that's none of my concern. You think you're good enough to find your way around? By all means, be my guest.
All I said was I wanted to just check out the scenery.
Alrighty then. High or low, real quick.
Hi.
Is high funny or is high not? This time I'll ask.
Hi is not.
That's a 47. So Hater's going to go down into the ladder, and then misses a footing. So you just see Hater fall into the tunnel. And then James just kind of looks down and goes, "That's a common occurrence, isn't it?"
Yep.
Fair enough.
We'll get
And then
used to it.
fair enough. And then he literally hops into the tunnel, and the hatch closes behind him.
What about blinkers?
Blinkers is guarding the cart.
Ah.
His whole existence is guarding the cart, man. Hater hasn't given him a different order yet.
Fair.
He's the player we all want in our games. Protect the objective at all costs.
So is Corbin alone then?
I mean, the soldiers are around him. It depends on whether or not he follows the soldiers or goes off on his own.
So he goes off on his own.
You'll see.
We'll get to him. So, Vivi, we'll get to you when they get to the end of the tunnel because you're waiting at the end. I'm assuming that you've already gone out.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
She's waiting at the end.
Are you okay? I want to make sure actually instead of just fully assuming.
Yeah, no, she's waiting at the end for you.
So, as you're all going down the tunnel, I've gone into the tunnel, and you look around. There's no lanterns in here. That's because the light is made up of all these large crystalline gems that are sitting on the side of the rocks. The tunnels are smooth, but they're not too smooth. They're, definitely man-made and they're very rough around the edges, but they're, they get you to where you're going and there's not really too much of a problem squeezing through areas. Stop dying.
No.
Explode your pancakes with mind.
Anyway, James calls from the back of the group, just go on ahead. The first tunnel on the right, that's where we need to go.
Walks down it.
As he leads at the back of the group, he starts talking to you guys. He goes, "You guys got any questions, any comments that you would like to ask while we're walking?"
Not from Wander.
Not that I can think of at the moment. Wait. You keep talking about the bastard. Have you actually met him?
No. Haven't had the grace of meeting his unholiness. Seen him, though, unfortunately. Not physically, however, I'm assuring myself that if I ever see him in person, I will crush his skull before he even has a second to make any sort of sarcastic remark toward me. Unfortunately, he plagues people's nightmares, including mine, apparently.
Oh, so.
It's mostly a voice and a shadow. Someone just saying stuff. Last one was pretty bad. Something along the lines of, were you to oppose me or something.
Sounds familiar.
Does it?
Yep.
How so?
He did something similar, but it wasn't really a nightmare. It was more like he forced us to sleep and cursed us with magic items.
Cursed you with magic items?
Yeah.
Wander just nods.
That's a strange scenario, but are they any good?
It's
Well-
the fucking thing that caused me to do this.
Wander got a deck of cards.
Oh,
Vivi got a book that has spells in it. I have a shield that is either physical or ethereal. Our friend that stayed back has a little creature that goes yippee.
odd.
And I have this. He just like holds like the sheath dagger. It seems to attract lightning into whatever I hit. I've yet to find the drawback, but there must be one somewhere.
Yeah, well, don't let that loose in here.
Luckily, I don't think there'll be a need to. Any similar dealings you've heard about it are happening around here?
Well, forcibly cursed magic items? No. But, like I said, he plagues other people's nightmares as well, so it's not just me, and clearly, it's you as well. The how and the why get mixed up, but from all I can tell, he's just trying to be an annoying bastard. Because at this point that you find the first tunnel on the right and you turn it, it's not that much of a jaunt. You can see Vivi clearly at the end of the tunnel waiting. Any good rolls on Mood Eye there, JC?
First of all,
I hear the rhythmic paced enter.
actually, no, I'm typing to a different DM. I'm talking about how I will not be at their session tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah, because I realized I have a shit ton of work that I have to get done in the next 2 weeks.
then why are you at this one?
Because Wander. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, fair enough. Good enough for me.
Also, I didn't let you know 24 hours in advance, so I don't like doing that to people.
I mean, I had a parallel adventure ready if you just said, oh, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'd be like, all right, sweet, parallel adventure.
Arctic, it's not just your video that I have
Anyway.
to get done.
Vivi is clearly at the end of the tunnel. So, Vivi, you're now in scene. How you doing?
Doing I just waiting.
You, of course, see the group walking up to you now.
Hello, all.
Oh, again.
Where's our friend?
He apparently wanted to take the scenic route. I warned him he'd get lost, but he seemed very adamant.
Hmm.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
And Nightmare kicked a soldier. Probably more since then.
I'm sure he'll be able to
Yeah.
follow the trail to him. I'm sure. The camera just pans to a line of like kick soldiers on the ground, just leading.
Just cut back to it, and Nightmare's fucking break dancing over the fucking downed soldiers.
Ooh,
He's just emoting with his hat.
Ooh, kill him. Kill him.
He's just
Kill him.
emoting with his hat.
Oh my god.
Blinkers is beatboxing in the background.
Pretty much, yeah.
So when we get to Vivi, what do we see?
A ladder and a hatch.
Ah,
Up
Like
we
a
go.
ladder and... Oh, it's up. Okay.
A ladder and a hatch.
Yee.
So, as you all climb out of the hatch, you're in another guard post, basically. This one not run down and destroyed and full of craters. Of course, as you come up, the guards seem to finally notice you, and they go, "Hey, who are... Oh, sir, I didn't see you with them." And you just hear, "Yeah, leave them be. These are our guests. Of course, you should remember Vivi." He goes, "Of course, it's been a while, Miss Vivi." And he's just saluting you.
You don't have to salute me. I'm not your boss.
Right. He puts his arm down very quickly. Alright, well... if we want to go see the tree, we should get there before the sun goes down. Otherwise, you know, if we're too late, we're not going to see all the fireflies.
Right.
Come on! And James just leads you out of the gate. Basically, he's walking a little fast, but he's walking at a pace you can keep up with. Why did I just see a perception roll pop up?
Oh.
Said that Arctic was rolling a perception. I'm like, what are you rolling a perception for?
I didn't roll a perception.
Bot said you did for some reason. It's not showing up like physically dice. It showed up over like the little cube. It's weirding me out.
I haven't even touched my mouse.
Either way.
Can Wander roll a perception as they're walking through just to see the pretty scenery?
Sure.
I guess the bot wants me to roll a perception.
Then roll me your perception.
18.
16.
Yay,
both-
perception.
Marcus, if you want to roll it, you can roll it.
Perception.
11.
That's still good enough. You still see a lot of the sights. It's hard to miss the forest around you. As you're walking through, of course, most of the tree line above you is a mixture of gold and green leaves, as the different trees kind of commingle together, shedding nice little shadows across the area. The leaves that have fallen on the ground, you know, highlighting the path ahead of you. You know, there's just so much to take in. The leaves, the trees, the animals. There's some rabbits that are running along the trail, a deer off in the distance on the right. You know, it's just, it really is, other than, you know, the guard post behind you, and other than, you know, the few guards you can see walking around inside the woods, it is very clear that this is quite a nice forest.
Quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Has the, because I know it's, are we like, okay, once I take the long rest, is the curse gone, or is the curse gone like?
The curse is gone at midnight, regardless.
Okay, thank you.
Even
that's
if you
what I
don't
was
take
sure
the
of.
long rest, even if you were to stay up all night, the curse be done.
Okay. What time is it now, just so I can ask? I'm assuming it's not been even an hour.
It has barely been an hour. It is still
Okay.
it is still 4 o'clock. It's more like 4:50ish. It's almost 5.
It's almost 5. Okay. I was just asking in general.
Based on the sun with the roll earlier. I'm just keeping that roll for now. Based on the roll earlier, you can tell it's near enough. You know, it's an hour till sunset.
Okay. Wander's just looking around and he's just like, wow, this is really fucking pretty.
It is,
Oh.
isn't it?
Yeah, I'm alright.
Sorry.
No, I want that to be an end character interaction. James is gonna say something, he cut him off. He's like, "Damn, alright."
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You were the guardian of this forest. Go ahead.
That's all I can say, that it is.
Well, all the trees are being kept healthy by all the druids we have. I'm trying to make sure the forest stays at the peak of health it can. Last thing I want is a few wilted branches and a satyr hoof literally at the back of my knees.
Not that I think I could touch you.
No, probably still could.
You think?
Well, I'd have to take off a couple things, a couple pieces of gear, but otherwise I'd have an unfair advantage.
You're probably right.
The wolves are still following you, by the way. I want you to know that the wolves are able to get in and out of the hatches like it's nothing.
Okay.
'Cause I'm
You
like,
train them to
because
go.
I was about to like have him
Yeah.
call like Lavender up, but I was like, wait, did they? I need to notify them. Hey, the wolves can get out of that.
Yeah.
So as he sits, as you guys are walking, and walking along the path, he kind of notices quite a few stray rabbits, and he looks over his shoulder and he goes, "Lavender!" And you just see the wolf run up, and then he goes, "Hunt!" And you see Lavender tear off in the direction of where the rabbits went.
You taught them to climb ladders and stuff?
Well, I gotta take him in the tunnels sometimes, that way we can get to and from places quicker. How else do you think I made it from Central Command to where you guys were in Crater Town so fast?
Fair enough. It's handy, I tell you that much.
They're smart dogs, smarter than me. And that's, well, not saying much. I'm good in fights, not anything else. We're gonna pause this interaction here. Corbin, hey.
Hey! I have chocolate milk now.
How you doing out in
Yay.
those woods? What you doing, buddy?
Oh, I mean, he's chilling. He's just, you know, talking about something.
He's talking or thonking?
Thonking. Both.
What you thinking about?
Thinking about that thing he had when Saturn did the thingy, you know?
Ah,
that
yes.
thing.
The character development, yes.
Yeah. Although, where's he at right now? Is he like near the hatch? Still,
I'm
think he's-
assuming. No, you said you walked off, so you've gone off into the woods.
Oh, right. Sorry, I'm like loopy today.
Well, pay attention. We still have several hours of session. We're going till 10 a.m. No, I'm kidding.
Oh god.
We're going to overtime.
Yeah, Wander will be going to fucking bed at like at
Bullshit.
least 11. No, actually, I've been going to bed at like 11:30. Genuinely.
Okay, well, we still have a couple hours because I am planning on ending this before midnight tonight for reasons. Like
Oh.
genuinely.
An early end. Damn.
So of course you're walking through the woods. You're thinking to yourself, hi, hello.
Give me a hi.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nothing's really happened. You're just kind of walking. You're just kind of thinking to yourself. You're kind of walking along a path that's kind of there. You're just kind of going about your business.
Nothing conspicuous here. Nothing suspicious.
Nothing suspicious. Genuinely, if you want to roll perception because you don't trust me, I mean, go ahead.
Nah, I trust you.
Wrong decision. Bear attack. No, I'm kidding.
I'm flipping off my camera right now. You can't see it, but I'm flipping it off.
So as you're walking along, it's just you're thinking to yourself about the situation, and then your celestial chimes in. Well, this is a lovely forest.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Hey, ma'am.
Yes.
So there was. You remember when we got this little guy?
You want me to use the same?
Fucker?
You want me to use the same spell that Saturn used on you because you want to see if that happens again, don't you?
No.
Are you lying to me?
No.
Then what do you need?
I was just gonna ask your thoughts on it. That's all.
Oh, my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if you don't want to share them, then that's fine.
if you want to learn more, you better find another paladin or a cleric. I can't tell you anything.
Fair enough, I guess. Just continue
More
talking.
like, I won't tell you anything. There are reasons, of course.
Yeah, fair enough. I suppose. I mean, what if you told me anything? It's telling me off.
I'm electing to ignore that one.
Thanks.
High or low. Nothing bad will happen regardless. I just need to know something.
Hi again.
Okay, that works out. So you're just walking along the path, not much else, not really wanting to do anything else?
Not really. He just wanted some. Not really. He just wanted some quiet.
Okay. Then we will move back to the group. So of course you guys have been walking, for you guys now, back to the main group, have been walking down a path for a little bit. Still taking in the sights of all the things around, taking in little you know, the way the sun shines off of the shines across the leaves, how the shadows are cast, just how beautiful this forest really is. As you keep walking, you eventually come to a clearing. You don't have to roll perceptions. If you'd like a closer look at everything around it, you can, but I can give you the basics of what you see.
I will roll that extra perception.
Okay.
Boop.
So as while you roll that perception, I'm still going to go off about all the things that everyone can easily see. In this
Okay.
clearing, it's a nice little gap between the trees in the middle. Around in the middle is one very large tree. It's different from the other ones, whereas all the ones are just common standalone trees. This one is more of a... Think of it as not multiple trees together, but one very large. This tree is quite larger than the others. It's more like the best way I could describe it, you know the Whomping Willow from Harry Potter?
Yes.
It's basically like that, but larger, like a thicker tree.
Okay.
The bark on it is a darker color. The leaves on it are a pale white. And yet this
Okay.
tree even though the leaves look white, and that's usually not a good color for leaves, this tree looks more vibrant than the trees around it. Wander with your perception as you stare at this tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's you know, it's a tree, but something about this tree just looks more like there's something else to it. This is definitely like this is no normal tree. I want you to roll me an Arcana.
Oh boy, I have that with disadvantage just for the funnies.
Yippee!
Oh, 5.
Yeah, no, you don't understand. You're
Christ.
just like, man, this tree seems really like
Pretty.
different, pretty. It's
Huh.
very majestic.
Just the. Huh. This is a pretty tree, and it's got something about it. I don't know what it is, but I like it.
Does he say this out loud?
Yeah, no, this is Wonder talking out loud.
Can I roll an Arcana or an insight?
You would have to roll because he didn't exactly explain that this. Well,
I
you can roll.
said, I said basically it was just like a, hey, rest of party, out of character, rest of party. Hey, I'm alerting you to the tree looks different, motherfuckers.
All right, roll me Arcanas then. The only reason he was the only one who added it first is that's an acrobatics, sir. I'm not. That's not your.
Oh.
That's not Arcana. I can't take that roll.
He climbed up and did some hardcore parkour on the tree.
I would love to see big ass Ember just parkour on this fucking tree. I cannot.
No,
the
my
branch
brain.
falls, loud thud.
Listen, my brain
Exactly.
just lagged with the rolls.
Does anybody else want to roll Arcana with this?
Time to fail. I failed. Goodbye.
Huh!
Greatest
Hater!
evil doing the universe.
Hater! Wait. Doesn't Hater... I mean, even if he did have disadvantage, he doesn't now. That's natural 20.
No,
Well,
he
he
never. He didn't have
disadvantage.
disadvantage with Arcana.
I thought he did because we were from out of the world.
Oh yeah, he would. You're so right.
Yeah, but that's a natural 20 unless you're taking the 20 and calling it a damn day.
Well, let's see if he gets a 1. That's 12. He takes a 20.
I was about to say, don't we have like disadvantage on?
I forgot. Okay,
Yeah,
I
you're
forgot my own
good.
ruling. I haven't rolled Arcana with Hater like until now, basically.
Yeah. I can't wait to hear this
DVD
hater explanation
actually-
of what it is.
Actually, Vivi, you know about this tree, so you don't even need to roll Arcana.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty
of course, Ember, it's like energy is flowing in and out of this tree. Well, the whole science of, plants is that energy is always traveling between things, there's that. This is different because this energy is, well, more magical. It's definitely doing something to the forest around it that's making it more vibrant the way it is, and it definitely seems to have some sort of staple point. Hater just fucking looks at that and goes, is that life force energy? And James goes, how the fuck do you pick up on that? Either way, you're correct. This tree is responsible for, well, the forest keeping the way it is. Think of it as the heart. This thing is responsible for the trees continuing to thrive and the animals feeling, you know, more than willing to stay here. It's also the only thing keeping this land from becoming cursed.
Oh. So that's how the bastard hasn't affected this land yet.
And that's why we keep this forest a secret and we keep it safe.
Funny how I protected the thing that will get zapped from me if I use the book now.
Say that again. My brain cut out when you said that.
She said, funny, I protected the thing that now gets, you know, possibly taken away from me whenever I use the book.
Oh, Life Force, smile. And James just kind of goes, huh?
The book, and she points to her hip. This is from, as you say, asshole? Dumbass? Bastard, there you go. It's from him. If I use it, there's a possibility of it zapping my life force.
And you're okay. You know what? I'm not asking.
No, please ask.
So, like, what does this book do?
It can give me any spell.
Any.
Any, but it's at random. I can't tell what it is unless I think you specifically have to try
You
for
can
something.
You can specifically try to force the book open to a specific spell, but it can be negative to you.
Okay, thank you for the reminder. I can technically force it to give me what I want, but it could be negative against me.
That is the scariest thing you're holding, in my opinion.
It is. Any spell in the universe could come into this book, but at the same time, possibly at some point, maybe, if I'm not lucky enough.
So you're telling me there is a chance you could roll... No, there's a chance you could open that book and you'll get the wish spell?
Possibly.
Let's go gambling.
Let's not.
I mean, it's almost like his hat. Pointing over at Wander.
His hat?
Oh, yeah. I'll show you. Oh, Mr. DM, I'm doing a helpful poll for just funnies.
Okay.
Can I decide what it is, or are you just gonna roll a die?
Let's roll a die.
Okay. I'm doing a funny. I pull the hat.
So, you reach in the hat. The roll was whether or not it was actually going to be something that is, you know, even though it's funny, it's useful, or if it's just a haha funny joke gag thing.
Yeah.
So as you reach into the hat, you pull out a pair of glasses.
Now, why do I need a pair of glasses? Now, why the fuck do I need a pair of glasses? Excuse me. I'm
Hey,
gonna put them on.
Everyone roll me perception quick on those glasses. Just roll me perception on those glasses.
Oh, okay.
Oh Lord. There it is.
101.
That's a 24.
Pinky barely meets the Pinky barely met the DC. Hey everyone, those glasses look very familiar to a shopkeeper / guy who jumped through a window.
Oh my God.
Wander and Ike Road. Oh no, I took Blake's glasses.
You took whose glasses?
Oh, my friend Blake. He's a real
You just-
fucking great guy.
My hand just comes out of the fucking hat. And
No.
he just rolls out of it.
I was about to have Vivi just hold up 3 fingers and just slowly lower them.
Now, why do I need Blake? Why in the hell would I need him? Just pat, 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 pat. You know, like
Hold on.
when you.
James just goes, hold on, and he holds up a finger and goes, yay high. Just like puts up about Blake's height.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Black hair in the back, white in the front.
Uh huh.
2 colored eyes.
I see.
Uh huh.
If he
Yep.
steps foot in this forest, we're fighting.
Oh, why? He's a real swell fucking guy. Why do I have his glasses though? Why the hell would I need them?
Why would you need them? Why do you have his glasses?
I don't know. Guess find out fucking later. And he puts them on. I'm not editing the pictures just so he has on Blake's glasses.
As you put on the glasses,
Uh-huh.
it's you stare around and you just see, like, especially around the tree, there's just a lot of almost like an aura around a lot of the trees, especially the main tree in front of you. Really bright, really powerful. You're kind of already having a headache.
Yep, taking those back off. That's a really bright aura. Fuck. He like rubs where the bridge of his nose would be if he had a nose. Like in between his eyes and then like, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So if you'd fight Blake, would you fight Saturn?
Well, I wouldn't fight Saturn. Saturn would fight me. We don't exactly see eye to eye at the moment.
Why is that?
King Windstone was not ready for the throne. It has caused him a great deal of stress, and Saturn blames me for it. However, he was the best fit for the throne.
Have you talked to him recently?
No. Well, let's just say our last conversation didn't go well.
How long ago was that?
Oh, last year. Long enough for these to heal, as he points at like the little line at the scars on his face.
Were those from him or his deities?
Him, as far as I'm aware.
Well, we saw a glimpse of one of them back in Sanctuary.
Oh, really? Which one?
A white fox, white as snow.
You saw snow.
We saw him basically drop the sun on whoever those guards were.
That sounds like more of a shadow thing. Are you sure you... Was it cold afterward?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Sure not.
Those guards were taking a nice cooling nap.
Wander's like, well, I hope they got some good sleep.
I'm sure they did, buddy. Just even though he doesn't speak through his mouth, he just like covers the side of his mouth and looks, guys, like, how do we tell him?
Emma just shakes his head.
Here's Vivi shaking her head.
What was that, Marcus?
Preferable you don't. He stayed really quiet.
Ow.
Which, speaking of Sanctuary, ran into some weird issues going on.
Oh?
Wards were being destroyed by the things that they were warding off.
What was it this time? Fae or undead?
Both.
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 Mm-hmm.
There's a ranger. Don't know much about him. I know he was responsible for the fall of that kingdom on the island. I don't know how he's doing it, or who is helping him. But he's in control of most of those.
Well, from what we saw, it definitely looked like the fall of the kingdom.
Great. So let me just make sure and check. You all are going to the Elven Kingdom, I'm assuming?
Mm-hmm.
The only viable reason you'd come out here. I know you're definitely probably not willingly going to Sorcerer's Outcast, and who would want to go to the Badlands for fun, other than me?
Just raises her hand. Restoring the life.
Yeah, you bring an astral giant back from the brink. Let's see how that works.
Hey, I'm gonna try.
Well, here's hoping. God damn it, Huli. We can blame a guy named Craig for helping. We all know a Craig who we don't like, but we can give a reason to hate Craig. Don't be like Craig. You hear that, Craig? Fuck you. I know you watch my stream sometimes.
Alright.
Ow.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. There's like a ringing in my ear. You're good to continue. I have one ear, so.
Hey, high or low?
Well,
So anyway,
I don't like that.
you shouldn't.
I don't. I don't like
You
when you do
shouldn't.
that shit. That scares me.
now you know how everyone else feels. Shut up.
Nah, everybody's fine.
No.
So he kind of goes, I have no information on the man, but other than a physical appearance, about as tall as I am, he's got, I guess a good way of putting it would be deep orange hair, almost like Wander's color, but a little darker.
Oh.
Well,
And he's always clad in a black cloak.
our priority is not him at the moment.
But if you see him, rough him up maybe if you can.
I mean, in the Devil's Roar, we had a fight at Minotaur.
Oh. Quick question, actually. Fuck. Do you know some guy with red hair, some teardrops that look upside down on his fucking face? And a black cloak?
No.
Huh. We also saw him. He went through some kind of like fucking swirly black portal.
I'll keep an eye out and let you know if I see him.
Okay.
No promises.
Okay.
He said his name was Axel, and then said, got it memorized.
Sorry.
Never
It's not
heard of him.
Wonder.
I know that was not
Neither have
Wonder.
we.
I'm very aware.
So what are we doing at this tree, Vivi?
Checking on it. Enjoying the view.
When the sun goes down, well, a lot of fireflies come out. It's actually quite the sight. Their lights bounce off the leaves just right, and honestly, this area just looks fantastic.
He just starts walking around the area. It has been a few years, but... Meryl... So, I'm looking for something.
Mm-hmm.
So, what would you say?
Are you looking at the tree specifically? You're looking for something on the tree?
No, she's looking at the ground.
If you're specifically looking for something, it's investigation. Like something you know, like looking around for traces of whatever you're looking for.
Okay. Investigation.
Yeah, you find it.
Right here.
There was an old little hovel of a clearing around the tree, of which it's there's very clearly was, at least at one point, the makings of a bed. It seems to have been tattered and run down from the years that it has been unused and left to the elements.
I used to sleep right here every night. It relaxed me.
Off to the side, James just pulls out a pocket watch and opens it and goes, "Hey, where was the last time you saw Blake?"
Days ago.
Where?
Zvaria?
Well, if he's coming for his glasses, he's running a little slow. Which is surprising, seeing as he's supposed to be one of the fastest people. Unmatched by even one of the gods themselves.
Probably got tangled up into something. Maybe
Very
our
possible.
friend.
What was that, Wander?
It's very fucking possible.
Yeah, well, either he got tangled up in something or he's just being a pretentious, and then from behind you guys you hear, "Asshole?" I'm assuming you're about to finish that sentence with?
How you, Blake? How you fucking doing?
Can I have my glasses back?
Holds them out.
Just takes them gingerly, puts back in his face. Thank you. Yeah, it was really weird. I opened the bag of holding and suddenly an orange hand came out and grabbed the glasses off my face.
Oh, my bad.
You just see James and
Interesting.
Blake staring each other down.
If you're gonna fight, I'm pretty sure Vivi's gonna say take it away from the tree.
If you fight near this tree, you both get a hoof to the back of the leg.
Listen, I'm too damn tired to fight you, especially in a treed area. I have an unfair advantage at that. Like hell you do, you dick. Back and forth banter.
Who said he had the advantage in a tree area?
Blake.
Of course he fucking does. I'm not gonna explain. I'm going away. Man, there's this rumble of white somewhere. I don't know. Oh god.
Did you see our other friend while you're on the way over here?
I might have passed him. Just real quick cutaway. Hey, Corbin.
Hey.
While you were walking along the path, kind of thinking to yourself, not paying attention ahead of you, but you could have sworn that you saw someone pass in front of you. And there was a really big gust of wind.
Nice breeze we got here.
Anyway,
did he look
back
lost or anything?
back to Europe. I didn't really get a good look at him, but it looked like he was just walking along a path. So if he follows a path, I'm sure he'll be fine. You know.
Just a sigh.
Well, this reunion was all well and good. However, can I ask you to leave the woods now, Blake? No hospitality from the Barbarian King, I see. Sorry, I had to take a drink of water.
Good.
You lost any ability to get any hospitality with the last time you were here.
What happened the last time he was here?
I saved his life, but he doesn't see it that way. You didn't save my life. You killed an albino bear.
You what?
And now you gotta deal with the satyr. I'm sorry, was I not supposed to kill the animal that was mauling the Barbarian King?
Just pinches the bridge of her nose. Just raises her hands, just like, nope. Mm-mm.
An albino bear. Quite
Was
a
it
rare one.
actually mulling? Sorry, you go.
There's quite the rare thing.
Was it actually mauling him?
Yes, the bear was actually attacking me, but I can handle myself. I am a well-grown barbarian man. I was trying to knock it out without using any lethal damage. And the next thing I knew, there was a sword in its neck. Pardon me. Next time I'll leave you to die.
I mean, to be fair, that's a misconception that can happen when wandering and you see someone getting attacked.
I'm not sure. A barbarian like this and a bear, I'd feel bad for the bear.
I almost got it
What's
knocked
done?
out.
What's done is done, unfortunately.
I mean, if what the Frost Giants tell me is true, then that bear's soul just recirculated into the world.
Oh, think about the next time. Next time we see an albino creature.
Hey, so Corbin,
Hmm.
remember that high or low I gave you earlier?
Yeah.
As you're walking along the path, you end up walking directly towards where your group is. They haven't noticed you yet, but you can see your group from where you are.
Wow, what a happy little coincidence.
I thought you were gonna say he runs into an albino bear.
No, I can't do that. The fuck?
You'll be fine, I'm pretty sure.
Whether or not you choose to interact with the group, that's up to you. But going back to the group, it's just the back and forth of James going, well, you've got your glasses, you can leave now. Can't I at least stay to watch the fireflies? Come on. It's a beautiful sight, I'd hate to miss it. Yeah, well, I'd hate to miss you being dragged out of the forest unconscious, but, you know.
I'd say let him watch the fireflies.
Oh, good. He didn't get
Ah.
lost.
Nice of you to make it. Yeah, I told you he'd find his way.
It's pretty productive.
You can stay for the fireflies, but afterward you leave. Alright, good deal.
Good to see you didn't get lost.
Yeah. I didn't either.
So, you're all sitting in, or do you all want to just sit and wait for the fireflies?
Yeah.
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 Yay, flying fire.
He's already sitting down.
So, as you all sit down, any idle chit chat is just like a common little like, oh, you know, how about that? How's your day been? You know, as you all sit down and wait. The sun, hits the horizon and slowly sinks. And as it does, as the last bit of sunlight leaves, I don't need you to roll perception since it's right in front of you. You don't have to roll perception for this. The woods are dark. You know, it's nice, like what little moonlight is already out is kind of like illuminating a bit. And then you start to notice 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, multiple fireflies just start showing up. It's almost like they're flying in a pattern that they themselves have made. It doesn't look like random, you know, how fireflies randomly fly around.
Yeah.
It almost looks like they're coordinated, like they know what they're doing with this pattern. It's mostly just them trailing along as all the fireflies appear to get into line. And into the area where it's just mindless circling around the tree. Eventually, though, the fireflies, once the majority of them are there... Why did I hear laughing? I heard one of you fuckers laugh. Anyway, as all the fireflies gather, they spread off. Some are staying under the main tree, some are going off to the side trees. But as they light up, it's as if these fireflies are brighter than normal fireflies. As they light up, their lights bounce off of the leaves. The gold lights, green lights, straight white lights, all mingling together to make a fantastic display. The whole clearing is lit up. This is more just... It doesn't seem to have any sort of special reasoning. It just is. After a while of just, fun glowing lights, the heart of the forest, this large tree in front of you, glows. And not like the whole tree itself is glowing, more like it has a outline around it, kind of glowing. As it glows, not exactly so bright you can't look at it, but bright enough where, it definitely shines. It's truly lighting up the clearing. And as soon as it starts, it ends. The tree returns back to its normal state, and the fireflies cascade down from the leaves and fly out into the forest.
Ah. Well, that was really fucking pretty from Wander. Who can't help but just curse, and he's so mad at himself right now. Still mad. Just wants this fucking thing to be over.
That right there was proof. Proof the forest is alive.
So out of character, the music that I'm listening to went so well with this scene.
Nice.
Like, in Kiki's delivery service when she's leaving her hometown, that music there, that song is playing right now.
Nice. Actually, that is fitting, yeah.
That's right. Yeah. And that's why I wanted to see the tree first.
So, the rest of your group wanted to see a prisoner we have. He's directing that to you, Vivi.
Yes.
He's
prisoner?
a prisoner?
Well, we kind of have to keep him as prisoner. We can't exactly let him free. Like I said, we can hardly get him to talk, and sometimes he goes into sporadic episodes. He was one of the ones that fell into madness.
I see.
Dangerous. That's all I can really say. You can't have him out and about with the townspeople.
Fair.
So, James stands up from where he was sitting, and Blake as well stands up, and then he looks at James and goes, "Well, I said I'd leave after the fireflies, so I guess I'll go."
Hey Blake, before you go,
Yes, how can I help you?
he just flips him a gold coin. That's like a little while ago with Wander.
Huh?
He just flips a gold coin because he felt bad about what happened to Wander, and that's why he gave him a gold coin.
Why would she have Blake a gold coin, though?
Why not?
He had to witness the Wander being bullied.
Yeah.
Blake just kind of looks down at the coin, and then just goes. And then you see his hand form back up, and he flicks back at you. Flicks the coin back at you. I'm well off. You don't need to worry about me having money. In fact, look at your hand.
Just opens it.
As you look in your hand, instead of 1 gold coin being flicked back, it's 5 that are stuck together.
You motherfucker.
Well, I've caused enough problems here. I guess I'll be going before James decides to stop showing me mercy and caves my skull in with that hammer.
I won't say anything.
Good. And then he turns around and then gets like, you know, like how runners go to start running.
Mm-hmm.
He gets down to that position, and then when he gets going, it is a loud crack noise as he fucking zooms past the tree line.
And he's off.
Rusher puts his hands on his ear. Ears like, faster than sound. I see. Fuck.
I assume he was showing off, but whatever.
Just... What?
Yeah, he's from somewhere else. That's about all I can really chalk it up to.
Yeah, me and him had a long fucking conversation about it.
He's from some sort of plane of existence where the gods have more of a prevalent hand in certain things. More than they would here. Whereas they have children, and those children do things. And Blake would happen to be one of those.
You know, without context, that sounds awful.
What
Do things-
game though?
Do things like solve problems, defeat enemies, go into a forest and try to save a book, and end up with a love interest of twins. At least that's what Blake had told me about, some sort of black forest. Either way.
Sweats in DM. Anyway.
Real quick, did I actually get like 5 extra gold?
Yes. Technically you have 4 extra gold, because you gave him 1, he gave you that 1 back with 4 extra.
Okay, cool. Scammers get scammed.
You're gonna regret saying that now.
Probably.
Either way, we should get you back at least towards the main base. That way I could take you to the prison in the morning. It's too late at night to do anything now.
I mean, when you caught us, we were setting up camp, so...
Well, why set up camp when you can stay in a bed? Free of charge, of course.
Who else lives in this forest? Besides you and your men?
Oh, people who've sought refuge. There's all kinds here. Soldiers of mine, people that are just looking for a way out of the cursed lands, the bad lands, etc. People who volunteered to help take care of this forest. The forest, welcome to those we deem need help. But not everyone fits that.
Before the barbarian king arrived, it was just me.
Are you the only satyr?
I haven't seen any others.
Neither have I. The last satyr I know of course, being Vivi. I have only heard tales of satyrs from other continents, none here.
Interesting.
Well, come along, let me show you my castle. And he puts that in heavy, in like air quotes, he like does like the thing with the fingers.
Yeah.
Let me show you to my castle. So as he leads you back through the forest, the path being illuminated by fireflies, you notice you seem to notice that the area in the forest, the deeper you go in, or the more northern you go in, because you did come in from the southern area and the main tree is in the southern area. As you walk through more northern back towards where he's leading you, the forest gets a lot cooler. It's more just to notice that it's very, you know, the temperature seems to have dropped, and the trees seem a little more diverse in this area.
Is there a reason it's a little fucking frosty back here?
Well, the more northern we go, the closer we are to, well, the north, technically. I know that's on the nose, but it's more just, we're quite close to an Arctic region up north, and of course we do have a downdraft from the Ormcaster Icelands that kind of sweeps across the upper lands.
Let's see.
Besides, it's not
You
too
getting-
cold. Not till you get to the graveyards.
Ember just picks Wander up and puts him on his shoulder.
Oh. Thank you.
You should get warm from the heat from my body.
Ooh. You know when cats are like, ah, yes, warmth? So they curl up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what Wander's doing.
Keep in mind, it's cooler, but it's not cold. It's around like 50-ish degrees. It's definitely dropped from what it was.
Yeah. You know how, but it's Wander.
Yeah.
He's cold.
Yeah. So,
Mhm.
why is it you all have gone on this whole thing? What do you seek to gain from this? Other than Vivi, of course, because I know what Vivi seeks to gain from this.
Well, at first, it was just something to do. But now, since I found out he's the reason why my creator died, I'll take pleasure in punching his face.
A good deed and good pay. What reason is that not to go?
A good deed and good pay. That is what you just said, correct?
Yeah.
Fair
It never
enough.
hurts to help some folks. You know, shit.
Which in Marcus' case, kind of half lying. Yeah, I wonder which half.
He dragged me along as Hater points at Wander.
Hater, you're enjoying it. You have a new blink or a new watchdog. Oh my god, I forgot the name of the fucking eyeballs for a second. Out of character.
Almost as if it's like it's in the distance ahead of you all, but for some reason you just managed to hear a faint Commander Blinkers.
I hate that.
You just see James goes, "The fuck was that?"
That's also normal. Don't worry about it.
That is said watchdog friend.
Like Blake, they're not of this world.
I suppose that
Let's roll
makes
with it.
sense.
Anyone want to take guesses on how many people Nightmare has harmed?
Nightmare wouldn't hurt a damn soul.
So
Mm.
there's suddenly a high need for enlistment in the army.
You
mean-
as I want to point out that as Wander says, Nightmare wouldn't hurt a soul. You just hear a faint whistling of.
The soldier just lands in front of him.
I mean,
You hear,
Marcus
the
is
sound
armor.
you hear the sound of something crashing into the tree line.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think Nightmare can actually directly harm a soul that we know of.
Hey, Wander, you should keep saying that. That would be a little funny.
Honestly, a being named Nightmare wouldn't surprise me if that kick is felt in the soul.
It's the pout from Wander.
I think your soldiers might need to be trained in horse.
I'm sure they're fine. They've handled punches from me.
Fair enough.
Now I wonder who's stronger, you or the horse.
I must say, you may have competition as of now.
I guess we'll find out.
Because he really doesn't really like anyone. Except for, I think, me and Wander.
Seems to at least tolerate me at times.
Yeah, he tolerates you.
I don't know if he tolerates me or respects me. It's a gray line.
As you're all walking, James stops right in front of you and basically puts his arms out for you all to stop.
Stops.
Yeah.
We are
Stop.
about to go through a barrier of sorts. Vivi knows this. However, you all are new here. This barrier is more like a visual camouflage, so that way nobody finds our main base. When you go through here, I recommend you start focusing on a single thought. Why don't you? That's probably your best bet. And then he
That might be
walks
easy for
forward.
some.
Go ahead. Sorry, you say your thing first.
That might be easier for some more than others.
He smirks and then he walks forward, and as he walks forward, he disappears from sight.
Huh?
Vivi's thought. Checking on Nightmare. Walks forward.
Everybody, doesn't matter what thought you have, it doesn't matter what you do. I need you all to roll me a wisdom save. However, Vivi, since you've experienced it before, and Marcus, since you have that fucking ring, you both get advantages.
Yay, investments. Now watch as it fails me.
That's at an angle, and that's some bullshit.
That an angle roll it
12.
again.
Damn, Corbin.
That's better, thank you. It's not much better, but I'll take it.
It
At least
suits
it's not
him
like a
because
fucking
he has
angle.
one single thought.
I was gonna have Marcus pull out his like the knife he has and just stare at it and think about it. It's like the one thing he just has not cracked at all.
So,
Not the one thing he learned.
Vivi, Wander, Corbin, you make it through. Let me roll haters wisdom save. Yeah, Vivi, Wander, Corbin, you make it through. As you all go through, you feel unaffected. Marcus and Ember, as you're sitting there trying to think on one single thought, your mind flicks to a separate thought for half a second, and then you feel like you have a splitting headache. You still manage to make it through, but you have a really bad headache. Hater's about the same as well, but he's like, oh, I hate this. But as you make it through, definitely the lighting has definitely changed. Whereas you were sitting in a dark forest, as you walk through, you are now sitting outside of a large wooden wall, and it's very well lit.
Oh.
He just blinks and like closes one eye for the headache. Oh.
Yeah, it's always rough the first go around. James walks up to the gate, punches it a few times, as like that's his way of knocking it. He just punches it a few times. He goes, "Open up! What's the password?" The password is, "I'm gonna rip out your fucking throat. Open the damn gate." Yes, sir.
I really like this guy.
The gate slowly creaks open. By the way,
Oh, which one is
As
this
it's
time?
opening.
which one is what this time?
The one who tried to make him say the password.
I don't know. It sounds like a new guy.
As the gate's opening, Ember's just like, why do I have a feeling your password changes every time?
I don't use the password. They should know to open the gate for me. The only time they don't open the gate for me is when I call over. If I punch the gate, that means it's good to let me in.
Fair.
So of course, the gate opens. You get a nice view on the inside. It's very much so a it's like a little settlement, a little village inside of the walls. Definitely more of a training ground in the middle, but there are housing and storage areas and other stuff. Pardon me. And of course, over on one side is a stable house, and of course you see outside the stable house injured guards who are just sitting there holding their ribs or other such areas.
I told you, be careful.
They're fine.
Go on.
Vivi, you might want to go give him a sugar cube for being a good horse.
I didn't tell him to be nice before I left, so this is a good behavior.
Imagine like never listen. It's like listen on his legs at a social time. He just flinches.
I'll be right back. Give me a minute. She just walks over.
I could just imagine all the soldiers looking at Vivi as she's like, who's a good horse? And all the soldiers are just like, what?
He grabs a
So-
sugar cube and gives it to him. Good boy.
Nightmare just takes the cube and then just like huffs.
But I'd appreciate it if you didn't injure anybody else, please.
Could have just led me. They tried to grab the reins.
Okay, fair. Don't grab his reins.
A little warning would have been lovely before he broke my ribs.
Yeah, I was already down the tunnel, and they warned him. So
As the gate closes, James looks at the soldier that was there, like, "Were you the one that's in charge of the gate that I just yelled at?" "Yeah." "What's your name?" Craig, sir." "Damn it, Craig." You learn you learn the responsibilities, or you don't go on guard duty. Understand me? "Yes, sir. Sorry." Try to fucking lap around the fucking base. "Yes, sir." You just see him start running off. He looks over at the group of injured soldiers and goes, "Thompson!" And the one who's sitting there holding his side goes, "Yes, sir." "Get on the fucking guard post." "Okay."
he just walks back over. I did have a question about Honda, though.
"Yeah."
Do you want him left here?
"Well, I know you. You can speak to the horse. Why not ask him what he wants?"
Something tells me that he's not staying.
Honda,
"Yes, ma'am."
complete your mission or stay.
"It would be wrong for me to leave my post halfway through, ma'am."
All right. He's staying. Well,
Wait.
staying with me, not staying here.
That'd be like, "Pinky, you can't lie. The horse will be upset."
Don't upset
That's
Honda
why
like
she
that.
that's why she corrected herself. She's like, I mean, staying with me, not staying here.
One thing
Well, that's-
doesn't add up,
And
Mr.
that is...
Barbarian King. If you were in Asvaria, how did he end up in Gazir?
20 years ago, I was in Asvaria. I didn't find that horse for a while, until a while after. While I'm not, well-liked in Asvaria, apparently, Gazir still, holds at least some relation with me. However, for the safety of, well, like I said, I don't like people knowing that I have ties with people, so for the safety of all, I just advise them to not state, "Hey, we know who he is, so, he'll be fine." I usually have them just warn them about me.
Gotcha.
Though I will say something, I'm very proud of you all. You've been sitting here talking to me for the last few hours, and not one of you has asked why I speak without moving my mouth. Usually that's the first thing you adventurers ask.
Wander, he doesn't want to ask him politely. That's the only reason he hasn't asked. I'm not gonna lie, Chief, out of character, that's the only reason. He's been itching at it for hours.
To be fair, when you travel around with a living skeleton and essentially ice soldiers, the non-moving mouth doesn't seem at the top of the question list.
Well, I have a little bit of magic. That's about the answer for how you can hear me. As for why my mouth doesn't move, a long time ago, I was a soldier on a battlefield. In an altercation between me and an enemy kobold, I ended up having my vocal cords slashed. Can't physically speak.
Ah.
Unfortunate, but fortunately, seems you have a way around that.
Yes, being half barbarian, half bard seems to carry out with having access to minor illusion.
Well, sometimes you can never fully heal from the scars of war.
I'd say out of all the things I've healed out of, oh, well, I don't have any PTSD, so I'll say that's a good one. Either way, there's a nice little. It's not an inn, more like a barracks room. However, there are all separate rooms in there. It's quite large. It's that main giant building over there. As he points, and you see, of course, the big, large fuck off building that's just sitting there. If you go in and you tell them that the Barbarian King sent you, they'll give you rooms.
Well, we only need like 3 rooms. Unless Marcus and Ashton want to sleep separately tonight.
One second.
Just you say them sleep separately tonight, and you just see like James's eyebrow raise. You know, like the fucking the cat was like when it has the rainbow flag and the question mark.
Yeah.
That kind of eyebrow raise.
Oh god.
But
No.
Marcus's face was not like that.
However,
That
no.
was out of character laughing.
Yeah, no, I'm like bonks. Bonks you. Stop it.
It was just timing. It was funny.
A separate room would be nice tonight. I'm gonna be real with you. But he just shrugs.
I have no issue with either.
You know, it's actually kind of funny. Our little friend here scared an innkeeper once. And that innkeeper, I believe, was a half orc.
Yeah. Yeah, he fucking was.
Dear Lord.
I was really fucking upset. I was not having a good effing day. Fucking day.
Did you just try to use a surrogate swear?
I did. Does that-
Damn,
if-
2 days added for that.
No!
I'm kidding.
Well,
I would cry. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I would fucking sit here and cry.
You thought I meant 2 in-game days? I meant 2 session days.
well,
Samu.
I'm not doing that. Calm down.
I was like, please note your husband would be on the line. Anyway.
You okay? Hold on.
Uh-oh.
You cannot.
For that.
You cannot be petty and hold hostage a character from a different session just because you don't want to swear as Wander.
It was a joke! It was a joke!
Bro's really saying it's just a prank, bro.
Oh my god.
Jason,
yes.
pull a card.
Oh,
Oh.
god damn it!
As punishment, you feel an unerring urge to pull a card.
Can I roll a wisdom save?
You can roll a wisdom save. Go ahead. The DC's pretty high.
Chad, it's getting spicy.
That's a natural 20, suck my dick!
That's a
22.
shame. The DC was fuck you, pull a card. Fuck around and find out.
Okay, I'm pulling a card.
Whatever your current spell is, plus 2 days.
No!
Ooh.
I'm drawing a card. Just wander. Well, I fucking apologize for this. I don't know what's about to happen. Draws a
Wander,
card.
no!
Oh god,
Marcus
everybody
just starts
move.
taking steps back. Yeah, like
Well, we have an issue here. Wander's on his shoulder.
Wander does get off. Before he pulls the card, he is going to get off Ember. DM, am I allowed to do that? Because this is my
Yeah.
fuckery. This is not anybody else's.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Most of these cards only affect the person who pulls them anyway. Like, if it's negative, most of them only... There's only, like, 2 that affect the whole party, and it's nothing horrible. Like, the rest, like, the positive ones affect the party mostly.
What is it?
I haven't rolled yet. I'm really making the dread last a bit.
Can you roll? What is it?
Ooh.
Well, you got so upset about having to speak and curse all the time. So for the next
Excuse me.
24 in-game hours, Mr. Mime. This card makes it the player loses their ability to speak for 1d20 hours plus 4. But in exchange, anything they mime out acts as if it exists. I.e., if they act out as if they have a rope to try to lasso something, it'll actually bind the target. You didn't want to curse anymore. Have fun not speaking for 24 hours.
Damn.
That's to you as the DM.
I don't know what you did, so
Oh, I flipped you off.
I don't have Discord open.
Oh, fair enough. Well, fuck you.
Well, you know what? Until midnight, whenever you mime things out, you have to flip off at least once.
Yeah, just no matter what the means of communication.
I can flip off the ground.
Well, they're all staring at Wander now, probably.
Just the literal shake of flip off fingers behind his head. Wait, can Wander even flip people off? I just realized he's only got 3 fingers. Wait.
There's
No,
still a
no,
middle
he
finger
can't.
in 3.
There's
There's
a
still a
middle
middle
there.
finger. Yeah, there's still a middle.
Yeah.
Just the
Oh my god.
just does the box and makes himself smaller because he does not want to be here right now. Just hands on face.
Is he not able to talk?
Just the shake of his head. No.
Can you show us the gods somehow?
Just shake his head. No.
The card burns after it takes
Oh,
effect.
wait, yeah, I
Unless
forgot,
it
yeah.
has a storing effect, the card burns.
That's why he still has the level 9 fireball.
Mm-hmm. So James goes
slowly-
to... So you said you put yourself in a, quote, box, right?
Yeah, I basically stepped into the box, closed the top of the box, and then sat in the box.
James goes to try to pat you on the head and impacts on the invisible box and goes, "That's fucking strange. I'm not interacting with that anymore."
The worst part is he can't talk, so he's just like, he feels so useless right now. You have no idea.
Fuck around, find out.
Why would you do that to Wander, though?
I didn't do it, the dice did it.
I'm gonna pick up the box and hand it to Hater.
Ember, before you do that, can I put something in the box?
What are you putting in the box?
He just poofs a cola. See, it's not shaken, and just put. Hey, Wander, can you open up the box?
Just opens up the box.
Just
Pops his
Mad
head
mime,
out.
lack of sounds.
here you go.
Just opens the cola. Does the cola make noise, Samu?
Yeah, the cola still has noise, you just don't.
Just he's just gonna drink it. He's not okay right now. Wander's not okay. He does the mime for does ASL still work? That's the better question. Does sign language still work?
ASL
Does
is-
Wander know sign language?
Yeah, in the show it's been shown that Wander knows a bunch of languages.
Also, does it make sound?
No.
Okay, it works.
That's why I'm
Hello.
asking the DM. Hi.
Well, you have to. There has to be a swear in the sign language.
You're silent.
ASL works. There has to be a swear in the sign language till midnight.
Okay.
You just have to flip somebody off partway through it.
Does anybody
gotta-
else know sign language though? I know
He
it's
just
technically
does
part of
the-
common, but still.
Yeah, I was about to say, normally people accept it as part of common. But he just does the thank you sign and the and the throw up of the
That's a-
middle finger.
And he
That's
just
up to you, Sam.
does a middle finger back, but obviously in a joking manner.
Do you want us to roll an intelligence?
Yes, actually, roll me an intelligence, all of you.
Chat, do you see this shit? I'm getting bullied. Not really, but also like cries.
Is an intelligence?
Just straight intelligence. Ember and Hater know it. That's it.
Of course, Hater does. Of course,
Hater does.
So what does he sign?
He says thank you, but then fuck, because he throws up the F. Or he does the wait, hold on. He does the sign for fuck also. Because that does have an actual sign.
Then he gets frustrated because he's still cursing.
Yep.
Also, I just imagine like Hater just now like speak back to him in sign language.
That's not the. Oh yeah, so it's just the. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so
Ember
it's the thank you, and then he puts like a K on his hand, and then thumbs back, which is the sign for fuck. I was double checking before I described what he did, because I was like, I'm pretty sure that's what it is, but I wanted to double check myself.
Ember just proceeds to give the box to Hater. He said, "Thank you, Corbin."
No problem.
He is drinking this soda like it is a baby bottle at the moment. He is not okay.
If you just want
Hater.
more, just.
When you, I have to roll a strength save to make sure he can fucking hold the That's a
What-
13. That's a 13 telling me it's a 5, so that's a reroll. Okay, that's on screen so people can see that's actually a 6 too. That's great. Yeah, no.
Well,
You go to hand him the box and it's almost like his arms fall.
well, when he hands it to him, he's like, "I think this belongs to you."
Just like he puts his hands out like instinctively, and then he drops the box in his hands, and then his arms fall off, and he goes, "Well, good, I didn't want him anyway."
Do you want help?
No, I can handle this.
No,
Fuckers!
I don't. But you can't.
I have to roll a separate d20 to see if blinkers can do anything.
Welcome to
Commander Blinkers.
Blinkers just rolled a nat 20. You see this tiny little watchdog walk over and pick up the
Oh my
box with
God.
one fucking hand. And walk proudly over to the fucking barracks.
Imagine getting outdone by such a little guy. That's
Thank
actually
you.
crazy.
To be fair, that little guy's track
You
record.
hater.
To be fair, that little guy's track record has been impeccable.
Yeah, really.
How does Hater get his arms on?
They just pop him back into place.
Well, if they both fell off, how's he grabbing them?
That's what when Blinkers comes back. That's what he's there for.
You know what's it? It's from the Addams Family. The Thing, I think it is.
Yeah, the one with
The
all
hand. No, that's
the hair?
cousin
no,
Ant.
no. Oh yeah, no, the thing, yeah.
The thing, the
Thing.
little hand. Basically, that's what
Yeah.
happens. Like one of the arms, because like his gauntlet, like his arm is robotic. I'm pretty sure. Basically, just the hand props itself back. One of the hands props itself up. It goes over, climbs up, and then just reattaches itself, and then he just picks the other one and pops it in the socket.
This group still surprises me.
You should get used to it by now. Honestly.
I mean, the biggest surprise would have to be your daughter.
Wait, what? JC was dying. Couldn't hear.
I said the biggest surprise would have to be your goddess.
I don't want to hear it.
Oh, it's nothing against you. I'm just saying, like, normally warlocks, they're more like they're deities, and you're more like a mother-child role.
One, it's angsty teenager. Get it right. Two, shut up.
Thanks for choosing Hasty Teen. God damn, it wasn't that funny. Shit.
Just tired. Please, we should probably go in.
So as you all enter the barracks, moving you along, you all get whatever room you want set up for the night. Everyone goes to bed. Nice little night. The beds are comfy. The soothing sound of the forest outside, the crickets chirping, the random animals, etc. Just the surroundings are very comfortable. So everyone take me a long rest.
Cries.
Water, you no longer have to curse. You're free. It is past midnight.
Holly fucking Luya.
You still can't fucking speak for at least, let's see, it was about
It was about
7 o'clock when you made it there.
So probably about the next day, essentially.
You're waking up at
'Cause-
about 8ish. You still have another 11 hours of silence to go.
Well, I did mime myself out of the box and go into my hat for the night, essentially. Once I was put down in a room.
Well, in the morning, Ember's gonna ask the Ember's gonna ask the person at the front if they have like cans of oil.
They direct you to a shed that is just outside. Basically, it's a storage shed, essentially.
He just goes and grabs like a canister, brings it back, and asks for a cup.
They look at you warily and then pick up a cup and hand it to you.
He pours the oil in it and drinks it. Not a savage. I'm not going to drink straight from the canister.
They advise you to keep the cup.
How much is the oil? And the cup.
Free of charge. You're friends of the king, so we don't really wish to impose you or anything.
Fair. He just looks around at the rest of the group. So do we go find him, or is he coming to us?
Considering he has to take us to where they are, probably him coming to us.
Hold on just 1 minute.
Okay.
Wander, the DM's not here. You can speak.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Anyway, no, I was messaging Snow. Because when Snow said in chat, I was like, alright, I'm going to his DMs.
Fair.
So we're like talking. I wonder if Craig actually slept outside the gate after the lap.
Mm.
Wouldn't doubt it. Would not doubt it.
Damn, I would doubt it though.
Oh,
Oh no, he's back.
oh
I don't know
no,
what
the
you're
DM.
saying, so like,
Oh, Hooli was like, I wonder if Craig actually slept outside the gate after the lap or not.
who knows? So as you're saying to yourself, probably he'll probably come get us, you know, seeing as he needs to lead us to where, you know, here you go. The main door to the barracks building slams open, and James is sitting there, and he goes, "All right, who's ready to interrogate a prisoner?"
Just mid sipping oil.
I did not mean to smack my microphone. I am so sorry.
Wander should. No, don't mind me. Wander's doing the mime of He does his signature smile, thumbs up, and nod.
We interrogated someone?
Interrogation. Well, what fun.
So anyway, that's where I'm ending it, Smile.
What?
I'm ending it. I said it was ending it at 11. I said I had to end a little earlier tonight for viable reasons. 11 my time, mind you.
Aw.
I know it's a little shorter this week, but you know.
I'm gonna go riot.
Well, we don't. Okay, go riot.
Grab the pitchforks. Pitchforks for sale.
Get your torches. Get your torches.
I need to make sure somebody saw that message, and yeah.
All right.
Hey,
No, you don't get a level. Fuck you.
damn it! You knew I was gonna ask. You ask me after every session, so
Half
I
I
had to
know.
ask.
That's why I knew you were gonna ask.
Half a level.
You can't half a level.
You know what, Aang? Go down a level,
Damn!
and then go right back up. That's you. You got a level. So
Yeah,
we're
your
gonna go-
level.
So anyway, yeah, that was.
What was that?
So anyway, that was session. Did everybody enjoy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
7 out of 10. Too short.
Well, you know, sucks, don't it? Say goodbye,
I am-
everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Anyway, we're gonna go raid now. We're gonna go raid G-Man. G-Man is currently playing Wizard 101. Session was a little short this week because of shit, but you know. No DM, I'm gonna keep me that. Also, I'm not gonna smack you for the banter. Seeing it in chat is funny. It makes me break out of seriousness for a bit. It's really funny to have, so I'm not upset. We are gonna go raid G-Man right now, though. He's playing Wizard 101, so be sure to be kind, polite, and courteous. So I'll see you guys next time for whatever I do. Next week might not be full session because Arctic might not be around, but we will have parallel adventure, God willing. My fault, guys. I'm goober. Actually, you know what, Snow? You did appear in canon because since you're one of Saturn's gods, you did appear last session, I think. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you guys next time. I don't know what I'm doing though. Bye bye.